Only had the little toggle set up from last time yeah.
Element doesn't believe in audio
everything
test, guys. It's okay.
Everything that went through didn't happen.
Hence his religion. Okay. So hopefully it's good now. Yeah, keep your eye on that. We obviously want the good quality sound as best as possible. So anyway, we have a lot of good players we already listed coming into this event. We'll be likely going into the Bly, whatever series Bly will be heading into. The bracket is not up yet, is it? Yes, it is. Bracket
is up now, yeah.
All right, cool. So our matchups in around.
Oh, is it Bly versus Alive?
Oh
my god.
Oh
boy.
We're just talking about Alive. Oh, makes me sad inside. Who knows, man? Maybe Bly will step up and own it. These all round of 32, so they're best of threes. Yeah, they are best of threes indeed. That's good to see. So at least Bly has an opportunity here to showcase what skill level he's at, and we don't know what skill level Alive's at. It's been, I don't even know how long has it been since we've seen Alive play. I mean, he's in Pro League, and then his team, Africa Freaks, got eliminated in, well, they were in the playoffs though, but they got eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Hard to say what position he's in. So yeah, likely we'll be going into Bly versus Alive more than likely. Also, other matchups include Keen versus True, Art versus Tails, Bly versus Alive, Nadu versus Guru, Soul versus SBR, Kanji versus Snoot, Strange versus Ziggy, and Koss versus Lilkinen.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Some exciting matchups there.
Sounds like you got yourself on the ball this time.
Oh yeah.
Let's check out Team Liquid really quick. I think C-Tones.
Bobby had us muted. That's not even possible for me to do.
That's the best part.
Oh, but people probably don't know that. For all they know, it's like we're like in this high-tech studio, and I got all these controls, and I'm this mastermind that fails all the time.
I have a.
I'm not even there right now.
Not even sure if I should say it actually. It's one of those how things are and how they feel like they are.
Oh, you got one of those loaded up?
No, I have. No. I'm not even gonna say it.
All right, then don't bring it up.
You're right.
Oh man. Anyway, also too, you should show some who said it today too. If we have to fill in time. You'll use those liberally. You have like a million.
Get into some of those who said it's. What's your account today?
The what?
Your.
Oh, I'm Reverence.
Reverence. That's one you're on.
Yeah. I mean, it's only a year account I log into. Yeah.
Okay, so how did I get 3 observers in here? Interesting. I can't see you. Are you not on my friends list? Feels bad.
Of course you are. You added me last time. You did this last time.
Oh, right, yeah, but you go by your actual name here.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you're on my friends list right there. I see it.
Okay, Bly's inviting me, joining on me.
All right, cool, guys. We'll be heading into the first game. This series very shortly in the Go4SC2. I should rewrite this because I wrote the wrong thing down. August monthly finals, where a lot of money's on the line for these players, of course, as Element did describe before. Assuming we weren't muted. Were we actually muted though? That's what happened.
We were, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Good times. So all that awesome stuff I was talking about, right? It was revolutionary. It would have changed mankind. Nobody heard, except for you, and that doesn't matter. It's like talking to a wall. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I missed out on life-changing stuff. Story of our lives. Okay, guys. Bly versus Alive. This will be interesting. ATVZ on Dasan Station will be the first game of this best of 3 in the Go4SC2 August monthly finals. I guess you could just call it the August finals. It's a little bit redundant otherwise. How stoked are you, Element? Stoked.
Many stoke.
Many stoked?
Yes. All the stoke.
All the stokes are had. Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited just to see what Alive is. I mean, we know Bly. We've seen him often enough to know generally what skill level he's at right now. Right now, I think he's doing pretty well for himself, but I think he's been better in Legacy of the Void. We'll see, but he's still solid. He could definitely take a series off of pretty much anybody in the game. That being said, I think he'll be a good test for Alive to really judge where Alive is at. And
yeah.
I think that's the big story here.
Oh, I should go. Hold on. Be right back.
All right, so Element just disappears into the night, as even though it's morning, as per the usual. But But yes, we'll be going to this series right away. We are in the lobby, actually, just waiting for it to get going. And yeah, we'll be doing this very shortly. And also, to you guys, keep in mind, we have a lot of events happening in the very near future, including tomorrow, a brand new event series called Amateur Hour, where we will be having 4 gold platinum players battling it out for a $50 prize pool. It'll be a loads of fun. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for it, too. We promise. It'll be a whole lot of fun. And also, watching noobs battle it out, it can definitely lend for some very entertaining games. If you've ever
studio-wide cooling,
it's different than playing at that level than watching it. Watching it is so much more fun, I think, in the grand scheme of things, because then you get to, you're comparing it to pro games all the time, but it's still StarCraft, so it's fun to watch. But you get to see builds you've never seen before because they don't make sense, and that's part of the beauty of it.
Yeah. Some would say.
But yeah, we'll talk more about that later in Element with the deep insight, of course, as usual.
What? I just said some would say that.
Uh-huh.
Terrible person.
Oh man.
Anyways, yeah, I turned on the cooling in the studio as I just got to the studio and
cooling in the
had
studio basement. Yeah.
set up a couple studio apartment. I had to set up a couple turn on the lights here. You know, with such little staff, when I leave, I'm literally the person who also turns the light off. It's that's how the studio operates.
Yeah. Also, side note, do you have the stream open just so you can monitor it too? I mean, I
do, yeah.
But also, I don't trust the internet to have a stream open while I'm here anyway. But you
That's
can.
true.
All right, guys. What are we waiting for, Element? We're in the lobby, ready to rock.
Alive was had to go to the washroom.
Oh, okay.
Poor guy just outed his irritable bowel syndrome over the. No, just kidding.
Oh,
boy.
Don't believe anything Element says, and that's a fact. All right, guys, we're going into Game 1 right now. It's finally starting. Game 1 is Sun Station Blythe versus Alive. This is the Go4SC2 Go4SC2 August Finals, brought to you by ESL. I'm Bobby Austin, with me is Element. It's a joy to be here with you guys today. Just chilling and watching some StarCraft, I suppose.
Ooh. Let's just run the ESL logo here.
Yeah,
At some point.
that'd be nice. You see, when I'm not there, I can't tell you these things. So I bet you most of the time it's like all you have is just StarCraft up, and it's pretty much it. There's no overlays, no nothing.
Wait,
And you're in the
streaming
score
this?
screen while we're talking too.
Are you telling me we're supposed to be streaming this? I
What?
wasn't streaming.
Is that why I see pitchforks in the chat?
Probably, yeah.
Oh man.
All right, game number 1 here. And what I like about this is it's all best of 3s. None of that best of 1 stuff. Well, yeah. I mean, the finals might be something different, but early on, best of 3s. Take it away, Bob.
All right, guys. To the south, we have the red Zerg player not building anything right now. Shenanigans are on the way. It is Bly.
Oh my god, are they actually?
Well, he's not building anything.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
There it is.
And to the north, we have the blue Terran player. It is Alive.
Fantastic stuff, Bob. So, how are things?
Wow. Okay, so we have they're going pretty good, Element. I don't know about you, but we
I'm
have.
just making sure our stream timing is decent.
You mean the delay?
Anyways, in the production tab here, yeah, the delay. Just wanted to make sure, because I was like, oh wait, we're casting Bly. Better make sure I actually have that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the bears coming out. No scouts so far from Alive, which might be his downfall. Might lead to death. But if he puts up the extra 2 racks here and another gas, which is already too late, it's going to drop a CC first, it looks like.
I mean, it's a little
Well,
unfortunate too. He
CC
doesn't
after
have a
this
wall,
stuff.
so because he's building his racks on the ramp, and so it's this is wide open. This could not be worse, I don't think. Well, I mean, like, it could be worse if he went CC first.
Oh, here we go. And he sees it. But does he see it? That's the real question.
Well, I mean,
Bunker going up on top of the ramp? No, I mean, like, did he see it right then?
yeah. Well, either way, we have
3
the 3
spines
spines
down.
going down here for Bly, just at the bottom of the ramp for Alive. What will Alive do to react to this? We've seen this work already. Actually, it works. Just seems to be the go-to thing. I mean, Snoot did it against Neeb in the Copa America just this past weekend, and it's definitely something that could work. We've seen it against Terrans, and it works just as well against them, if not more so, because they don't have Photonova Russell to deal with, to try to help deal with it. But that Overlord will get away with it by Actually, it has lots of health. It'll be more than fine. But only one Marine. The second's about to pop out for Alive, but the spines are done. Ling's here to support Queen on the way on the low ground here for Bly as well to help continue the push, and also, more importantly, spread that creep spread to allow this push to continue. Now, a whole lot of SCVs are actually being pulled here to try to help heal this bunker. Now, this Overlord is super important right now for the high ground vision. Although that creep will soon start getting above this.
Yeah, as soon as
ramp.
this spore or spine goes up, certain bunkers behind gonna try and hold.
Oh, this is so
ramp.
dirty, but this is classic Bly though. I mean, Bly, it wasn't always like super cheesy.
Look
but
at the amount of money
now.
this is costing him just to keep it alive too.
Oh yeah,
he's getting no income basically. He's not mining. Plus, he's got all these workers off the mineral line.
Well,
this
he's
is
holding, but yeah,
perfect.
but all the workers that have gone down, he's still mining quite healthily. A lot of Lings being produced. Another bunker just by this barracks will be finished as we speak. There it goes. But there are no more Marines here, Element. Actually, is there what? Oh, 2 more? Oh yeah, there's actually 2 amongst those SCVs. A little bit hard to tell.
Those in the bunker. Yeah, but I meant the cost to just repair that bunker was so substantial that it basically.
It was, yeah,
could
not
call
just
it
the mining
money.
time lost, but yeah, the actual repair cost.
Just gonna try and get a tank out here, but so many Lings are coming in, and this response could even probably shut down that factory if they wanted to. Queen shutting down the rest of the mining with a couple Lings there, lifting up the CC, but I don't know. This is gonna be really hard. I guess the thing he should have probably done is just evacuated the main and moved to that back base right away.
Yeah, either way, GG is called, and Bly takes game number 1.
Cheeky, Mr. Bly.
All right.
Anyways, in chat they're suggesting that our overlay just be Batman and nothing else.
Oh. Well, that'd be fun.
Gotta do it.
Make it happen. No, don't. Because you would do it too. Oh, man. Oh, great. I just screwed up. Why is...
You do indeed do that.
Oh, okay, chat only. I'm just trying to switch my phone to chat only here, so I can keep an eye on chat. All right. I'll just exit the game here, guys. So that Bly does this classic little... He's done this before. We've seen him do it in a variety of events, and I'm not really surprised that he did it this time, too. Great way to open a series. Best of 3 against a very strong...
Jumping on me.
Terran opponent such as Alive. Keeps him alive on his toes, too. I mean, this is the beauty of it, too. Will Alive react? Either way, it's a win-win situation for Bly, because he could either do it again, Alive doesn't react, and Bly does it again, or Bly doesn't do it again, and Alive reacts, right? And... I mean, either way, even if Alive reacts, like Scouts, rather, I should say, in this next game, a little bit more thoroughly, and then Bly does it again, it doesn't mean Bly automatically loses. It's an interesting, just because the reaction alone costs Alive APM and resources, too, that could be going to tech or expanding. So it's interesting to see. I also have not really seen too many players successfully defend that. Have you, Helmet?
I mean, I think we've seen it one time.
Multiple.
Like out of our watches.
Well, we've seen it a couple times.
And I don't even know actually.
Bly himself.
Well, what? Being defended?
No, doing it. But it, like,
No,
it's
that's what I mean. I don't even think it was when we were casting. I think it was actually in a cast. I think Puck actually defended it. Now that I think about it.
Puck, yeah, might have actually. Kind of almost rings a bell, but did he defend it, or did he end up losing that one anyway? I don't remember.
This is not the one we cast. I think we cast the one where Puck defended but lost in the end because Bly took 3 expansions and Puck couldn't take his expansion.
Yeah.
Tried to do a War Prison play and lost there. Without a Puck or Bales on that one. Anyways, going to game number 2 here, Bob.
Okay, to the north, we have the Red Zerg player taking the first game via Bly Cheese. It is Bly.
It's the best brand of cheese.
Indeed. To the south, we have the blue Zerg player. It is... Did I say Zerg? It is Terran. Of course, it's Alive. Oh my goodness. It's okay, though. We're just getting
already. Just started the day and Bob's already falling apart.
falling apart. No, mate. I'm gonna get better. Trust me. Throughout the day. Oh, yeah.
Day's almost half over. This is what you tell me.
Don't believe anything.
Some good fresh memes for the day. I'll get into some of those later. Oh boy. Oh god. Just laughing at what could come. Okay, so we got some overlords just scouting out. Feels a little bit bad for them because their entire life's purpose is gonna lead to an area that doesn't give them any vision. Alive up to 400 minerals, gonna take that CC on the low ground perhaps? Probably should, it's a big map. Shouldn't have to worry too much about it. So similar build to last time, except this time he doesn't get Blied. so that's nice. Bly taking the hatch, and he's gonna get speed up fairly quickly, it looks like here.
Yeah, this is a large map, of course, as well. So Bly's getting that speed, or likely to get speed, as soon as that spawning pool finishes, to help get secure himself some sort of a map control, map vision, just to see what Alive is up to. Both overlords, as Element did point out, will scout either side of the map and see nothing. Well, that will give away Alive's position ultimately, but it's cross position, and it will make these speedlings that much more vital. Now, that being said, I'm assuming speedlings, but it doesn't seem to be... Oh, there it is, finally. I'm like, where in the world is this gas going? There it is. Speed is being researched as we speak. Pretty necessary on a map of this size.
Yeah.
I mean, although that being said, we've seen before, I don't remember what series it was, but it was just like last week where a player didn't get speed on this map and just went with roaches and didn't make sense. I don't remember what series
that was. This map?
Yeah, it was this mass. I'm pretty sure it was this map because it was massive in its cross positions. I'm reasonably sure. Could be wrong about that. You know, me and Matt.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that now. And actually, he lost though terribly to that mech play. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just absolutely crushed. I've actually felt bad that game, and I don't feel bad.
You don't feel bad on it.
Most of the time, I am the one who is offering the cheese up. I went on the European server yesterday, by the way, while we watched these things get killed a little bit. I just did the dirtiest plays ever. No shame.
No shame. I know. I heard you did some cannon rushes against people who were
yeah, the guy was
fans.
like, "Oh, I enjoy the stuff you make," and I was like, "Oh, thank you. Have some cannons for you."
Have some cannons.
Yeah.
As my gratitude.
But I was already too far in, and I wanted to message the guy after and just say, "Sorry, I'm such a noob that I don't know how to PvP." I think it was versus Protoss. But then that messaging was still broken yesterday, so I couldn't tell him anything. He just probably scathing and wants to end me now. Anyways, we got some Hellions coming out here. Roach Horn on the way. Not too many Hellions, just a couple. Medevac as well. Nidus. Oh boy, Bly. Thank goodness.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we have Lair here available for Bly. Nidus on the way, as Elman did point out. We have Roach Warren about halfway done here too. Nidus Worm is actually about halfway done as well. Now, Alive has no scouting really yet. No effective scouting on
but it's going to drop. It's got a ladder
map
into the base here. So that could be interesting.
That could be interesting.
Although it doesn't really have to. You can just walk right up to the front. And Bly's got to start making some of these roaches as soon as this Roach Warren finishes here.
Yeah, I actually don't mind Bly's position as long as he defends against this little push here. There's more just little Hellbat push, but it's not. There's a lot of queens here, some lings.
He'll have
if he pulls back,
roaches coming out.
The roaches will pop up.
He might have to pull his workers into the main, perhaps.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose these queens either. And good microing that one away that was getting hit, punched in the face.
Could focus the medevac or just
yeah, another queen does pop out. If focusing on the medevac would be pretty smart, but I think he's a little bit too preoccupied dealing with these.
There we go. 3 roaches pop. Should help finish these
but
off.
at the very least, though, this is all the scouting Alive.
Oh, the drones!
Oh no. So many drones going down here. Actually, how many have gone down? I don't have that up.
Not a whole lot, actually. Not a whole lot.
There's a lot damaged, but nothing killed too much. There's only a few.
Only 1 drone died.
Okay, that's pretty not bad. A defense for Bly. Now, the question is, how much is back at home?
Nidus pops.
Oh, wow. Right over Liberator Zone, though, too. And immediately gets a strand on a Nice Worm. Nice Worm will get folks down immediately. Not before a few roaches and a queen do pop out. Although, is this even enough to deal with these Hellbats? I don't think so, Element. This is actually a pretty good defense. A counter defense from Alive.
Yeah, but he'll kill some workers here if he just focuses in on the roach. Nothing can really catch him. There's no marines out. It's just Hellbats.
Yeah.
So he can just walk around killing workers for days.
That's true.
Days, Bob, days.
And it is starting to escalate pretty quickly here as a lot of these SCVs are falling.
Get the transfuse. Hit the transfuse. There it is.
Wow. Actually, that's not bad at all. And then we have the second Nidus Worm did pop out, of course. And although it's immediately being cleaned up, the forces coming out of it as there's a siege tank being repaired.
Bly's got to throw down the 3rd right now if he wants to have any chance in this game, I feel like. With the tank out now. Oh, Nidus in the natural.
Yeah, I don't know if the second Nidus was a good call. And the 3rd Nidus, I'm not even less sure.
Well, it's killed 18 workers now, and a lot of them came out second.
The first one did, though. The second one didn't kill anyone.
No, there was workers surrounding the Nidus. They tried to get it in time.
Yeah, I missed that, I guess. Either way, so we have the second one popping out, but it's immediately going to get cleaned up. These queens are not long for this world, and what are they picking apart? They're not even killing one single worker here. So again, that's more resources lost. The supplies have evened out between both players, where Bly he did have a pretty decent lead, though, worker-wise, at one point.
Bly
but now
drops his 3rd. Bly drops his 3rd, and every time he does this, all the workers are being pulled off, going back and forth, right? So, I mean, that's a good 100, 150 minerals right there.
I guess there's that, but yeah, the potential income.
And even the
loss.
mules that could be mining, they're like, look at it right now. There's a mule going between bases, following a tank. That mule's not doing stuff. It's gotta be doing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as much as you say that element, it's still we were looking at the economic position of Blythe. Supplies are even. Worker counts, he's marginally ahead, and considering there's 2 CCs here available, a third on the way for Alive. Alive is in definitely the superior position. These Nidus worms cost a lot of money. I mean, they're not free, and it immediately gets picked up. So that's money that could be going towards
and a
building more
liberator over
drones
top
right
of his base now.
Yeah, we have a lib spreading freedom in the natural base of Blythe. I mean, what?
Oh, pushes a roach into fire.
Oh, the queen gonna get. Oh, nice, gets the transfuse, but this is
dies anyway.
Anyway.
I think there's a spot on the left and the right where you could put a queen. Perhaps not.
Well, definitely on the left. I'm pretty sure.
He could transfer these drones over to his third too, if he felt the. Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of sloppy play there by Blythe, getting a couple queens lost for, just from a little bit of miscontrol as he's securing his third base. Third base is done, but he's just now starting to produce more workers. Actually,
yeah.
Actually was producing workers. Now he's not. He's just building a spire instead.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's not many Marines. 2 tank banks on the way. Do the roaches spot this? I don't think they do.
No. Oh, they will right away. This Ling could come in.
Although, what's at home to defend now? This roach attack. There's a tank, so he's safe.
I mean, these roaches are pretty vulnerable to these Medanks too, out in the middle of the map. So yeah, he realizes that a portion of Alive's army is out in the middle of the map, and I guess he's unsure of what direction he was going until now.
Yeah. He could actually kill all of his ground units.
I mean, these Medanks, yeah, could out-micro these roaches too, especially off creep. No problem. No Ravagers in the fray for Blythe, at least not for the time being. Oh, he cancels the Spire and instead...
Cancel it, Burrow and Burrow movement on the way.
Interesting.
So, that is interesting indeed. Third CC, yet to find a spot to sit down, which means some of his mineral packs are probably feeling pretty low in the main. Yeah, they are 250, stuff like that. But work accounts about even with the mules in play. Not bad on the other side. I do think Blythe should have stopped a little bit earlier. Thrown down a third way earlier. Threw it down almost on a third or fourth Nidus, it felt like.
I don't know. I felt from the first Nidus worm, he did so much economic damage with the roaches that he had there. Throwing down the others,
he should have had his Hask go down right thing.
It's a tough call nonetheless. He really tried to make it work. I mean, I'm sure lesser players have broken under that sort of pressure, but not Alive. Alive was more than prepared for it. We have a drop here.
So roaches are going to show off their tunneling claws ability, as seen by the medevac.
That's right. I guess a scouting medevac as it is. We have the lair morphing into a hive. Upgrades coming in just now though for Blythe.
Yeah.
What are the upgrades available
also
for Alive? Alive has 0-0. What does he have on the way though? Actually, yeah, his 1-1's about to finish.
1-1 about to finish. Infestor coming out, so probably gonna get some fungal biles going on here. This bio is actually perfectly timed to push back this Overseer and perhaps kill these roaches.
Yeah, what are these roaches gonna do, man?
Oh, there's a missile turret in the main. Don't do it, Blythe. Oh god.
Oh yeah, and then the scanner will go down and clear up all those roaches too, unless he splits them just in time. But even then,
and this other turret's gonna finish up in the third. Okay, pulls out, gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, picking off quite a few workers here actually now. Alive's not reacting to this at all, losing tons. How many is he losing here? Might have lost 10 workers there already.
Yeah, this is weird. What is he doing? Dancing around with his army here? He's not paying attention at all to this attack. Well, he was. I know he was trying to pay attention to the sharking units to the south here. That Blythe is now moving back in.
And they're sharking back in, Bob. They're gonna get even more worker kills.
Oh, they move right in, even though they're seen by the Mr. One little Marauder trying to hold down the fort. They're gonna go right in towards the main base, though.
Just unshark them.
Make them do something. Don't let them die underground like that. But either way, this is a very scary force.
Oh, he missed the fungal on the other
Across
side.
the map to the
Feels
fourth base of Blythe.
Almost got a fungal bile going on. Here it is. Here it is. Hit it. Oh, he's not hitting it. Huge push out coming to the third by Alive, by the way. Blythe's going to lose all those workers, feels like. Where'd that drop go? Did that finally get hit? It did get hit and I missed it. Okay, going to spread out his units a little bit. Losing all those workers. Unfortunate. Sharked a couple of the roaches underneath. Gotta hit a nice fungal here if he wants any chance, I feel. I don't know, it's quite a bit. You alive over there, Bob?
I will have to restart the Skype again. I could actually hardly hear you again. It does that weird glitching out. Don't know why. So we'll have,
all right. Well, lots of bio here.
We'll have to do that
upgrades
after this
finished on
game.
both sides. No fungals available. It's gonna be a hard hold once these tanks drop.
Yeah, this is looking pretty dire here. Fungal biles go right down on that tank, and the bio just skims right in. There's not much left here for Bly. This fourth base is forfeit. His army has to run away too. He can't engage with that. He needs more energy on his infestors here, trying to hold the high ground. If they get a good fungal, but if there was more biles available,
Two
only
ultras
one.
coming out. Might be interesting. Armor still a whiles off, but oh yeah, that's what happened. Another one. Oh, that's the roach. I was like, is this another ultra popping? Nope. Although, even if he holds here, though, he's not in a fantastic position. He's actually in a pretty bad one. So, don't really see a whole lot of means to come back in this game. Rip Bob.
What?
I said rip Bobby.
Yeah, I can only hear 1 out of 10 words for you. So you keep going, Element.
Yep. Bob's computer is dying, so take care of myself. Medevac's going back. Even if they didn't, even if he just did a second push here, I think he would just win the game. But gonna go home and macro a little bit more. It seems like getting a couple racks up. Yeah, it's just huge power play gonna come out here. Huge power push gonna finish the game off, I feel. So while that happens, I'm gonna restart the chat with Bob. You live again?
All right, I hope so. Hope it stays good this time.
Nice. Anyways, this is the game-winning push, I feel, right here. Let the chat know that.
All right.
2-2 already done. 3-3 on the way. Even if it doesn't finish the game, the next one will. And he's in the main dealing with drops right now. We know Bly, though. He likes to take it into the end. He's the Marine King of Terran, so.
He's the Marine King of Zerg, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
or the fantasy.
Terran,
Well, he's
too.
not quite the fantasy Zerg. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
But maybe the Marine King of Zerg is a pretty good, I guess, description. He's trying to hold on for, for whatever hope he has left here in this game. It looks to be that Alive will tie it up 1-1. The Ultralisks, as good as they are, guys, are not good enough to come back in this game. Just look at the creep spread. The creep spread really tells the story. It didn't really get very far. It was very sparse to begin with.
No.
It all started with the
Well, he put his chips
overextension
down on
in
the
his
table
part.
for that one play, and it didn't pay out as well as he thought it would. Wanted to end the game with it, really.
Ooh, nice fungal
And I
going
mean,
down.
as long as Bly has a fungal and a bile, he'll stay in this, but he's out of fungals now, and
Hope and a prayer, I guess. Same thing for him. Fungal and if you have a fungal and a bile, you'll stay in it. But
he'll fight
he
the
has
bitter-
neither
the
left
bitter
right now.
end. No, that's when you GG.
Not even Bly. Not even Bly.
But because there's like 4 Marauders on the way now.
that's it.
GG.
There we go.
There it is. Fungal's out, and he is out. So game number 3 coming up here, which is fantastic,
Indeed.
in my opinion.
Oh, I think it's quite exciting. Game 3, guys, coming up right away for the Go4SC2 August finals. We have Alive versus Bly. Bly did win first game via some proxy spine. I guess a spine crawler rush. That's what it was. Spine crawler rush. Yeah. Beautifully done, of course, as expertly done as Bly often does. And the second game, he tried some Nidus Worm shenanigans. It sort of worked, but he kept doing it until he set himself behind economically overall to put too much money into that, and we saw the results could not stop the steamroll of Alive. Now we'll see what else Bly is the one setting the tempo. He often does in these series. It's more about how do you react to what Bly is doing, and I think Alive is one of those very safe players that could, I almost see him as like the kryptonite to Bly.
Jump in on me, Mr. Bobin.
Because he's so good and he's so there we go. He's so good and so safe, obviously. So he has the mechanics to do pretty much whatever he wants, and then he's generally a pretty safe and standard Terran player. His strength in Alive is doing his drops. He's a multi-pronged harasser, and then his macro is off the charts too. If you watch his Pro League games, I mean, he really did well. I think overall, all things considered, especially in the second half of the Pro League seasons, for Africa Freaks. Definitely put on some exciting games. Actually performed really well for the first bit of Star League season 1, was it? I don't remember now which season it was, but he did very well there too. And I don't know, again, I use this as like a test to see what level Alive is at right now. Because Bly is usually fairly consistent. You can kind of rely on his skill level for the most part. And we haven't seen Alive for quite some time, and I'd like to see how he compares. In that last game, he I think he defended very well. There were some mistakes made, though. I mean, as you did point out, when the sharking began with the burrowed movement roaches, and his third base was getting picked apart, losing a bunch of SCPs for what? His army's right there, and he's not doing anything.
Yeah, it was a little bit...
it was a little weird.
Little weird. Yeah, I would say that. All right, Bob, take it away.
All right, to the south, we have the red Zerg player. It is Bly.
Nice.
And to the north, with a blue Terran player, it is Alive.
Wonder if Bly's gonna go for some cheeky builds again. Got to pool down first here. Hopefully get some cheek. Hopefully. I forgot that he took the first game in a cheeky manner. So
He did indeed.
never know. Never know what's going on with the Blyster.
No, his unpredictability is predictable in this case. He's going to take this natural base, maybe just put on a little bit of aggression, send out 6 initial lings across the map, see what kind of damage he can do. As there's no complete wall off of that Alive seems to not like to do. Maybe these 6 things could get in, kill a couple SCVs, maybe not. Always the chance of catching Alive off guard. We've seen Bly do this in ZVP. Often, if he does indeed send out a few of these lings, he is building a few. It's pretty good for at least putting on some aggression on that one pylon that usually powers your first buildings. It's a Protoss player. We've seen some Zergs do this from time to time. Bly, definitely a connoisseur of said builds. But we'll see.
Cheddar.
And plus his map
Fine
isn't particularly huge, so sending these lings is actually, slow lings is not a bad idea.
He's going to jump around the side, probably pull back the Reaper, if anything, actually. Once the Reaper is on to it. What are you looking at right now? I'm just trying to line up my cameras with you.
I'm looking at the Bly's main base.
Okay, so that is you. Nice. That'll be good.
All right.
Can you look at these? Oh, never mind. The Reaper just spotted out of the corner of his eye. So, like I said, pulls back the Reaper for a little bit. Not bad. Especially when the lings split up like they are here. I actually wonder why he didn't go after the ones going to his main, but who can say? It's going to get this worker, or at least push it back.
Oh, pretty good. He's going to get the at least the delay on this CC. That's a win in and of itself. These lings will eventually get cleaned up by the Marine with the help of the SCVs. But that's a pretty big win so far for Bly. I mean, for this early stage of the game, it may not seem like a lot, but it definitely does snowball.
Paranoid too, put down that fast bunker.
Yep.
Never know with Bly.
Never know with Bly, man.
Because he hasn't gotten the scout out because of what happened there. So he knows nothing. Nothing at all.
In chat, we have Fortress says, "Sup, Gauntless 2, glad you guys are streaming." Hey, Fortress. Hey, glad you're watching.
It's Fortress, Bob.
I think it's Fortress. Could be Fortress,
Yeah, no, definitely is.
I'd say Fortress, but we could say it always. So we have Iraq Hussein Osama. It seems like if you just make units and don't expo, it's an auto win versus Bly.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly, that's not. No, I mean, I get.
I'd say if you don't take a fast third, you're in a good spot. Probably. You play defensive, maybe on 2 bases.
Well, even then, I mean, if you don't take that second CC, I mean, in the first game. Well, did he get a second CC in the first game? Even no, it was so fast.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
It was CC after Rax. So.
Yeah. So he could be right. I think there's definitely an argument to be made. I mean, his aggression usually hits within this timing, around when your natural base is vulnerable. I mean, that's what we're seing right now. Natural base is up. Hypothetically, if Bly was going for, let's say, Ling Bling all-in, which we've seen him do before, especially against Protoss, it would definitely decimate you. But in this case, Alive is going to be more than safe, I think. Get a couple worker kills maybe with these Lings, but he doesn't want to commit with this bunker here. A healthy number of Marines as well.
Yeah. Roach Warden is down right now. Maybe just defensive. But hadn't taken a third yet, so who can really say on that one, Bob? A couple more workers coming out. Reaper going to jump back into the main base, I feel. Oh, just misses the third go down. Well, sees it, but misses the ability to stop it.
Yeah. Which would have been pretty nice. Either way, Lair is complete. What tech path is Bly going to go for? We have Roaches actually being... We have their
Roach speed on the
Galil Real Constitution being researched, so it's going to be definitely going to be a Roach composition. All that being said, you never know with Bly. He can definitely throw down a Spire at any moment and just go for that. We've seen them do that before. Apply pressure with some Roaches. Although often if he does that, he doesn't get Galil Reconstitution, so we'll see.
Yeah. I do declare what you said accurate.
Third base being secured. What will Bly do to help secure this third base? Often players will apply pressure to the opponent's side of the map. I think just by the fact that he has pretty good map vision, does Bly has a couple lings here and there on the watchtowers. Overlord about to get killed by this one lone Viking here, but I think he knows that he's not under any imminent threat on Alive's side of things. Alive himself, yeah, he likes going two base, taking a third, but when he takes his third is when he starts getting dangerous, though, Element, as he's right now. I expect drops and Liberators to start pressuring Bly's side of the map in the next couple minutes. We got more racks being put down. Yeah, it's just trademark Bly, generally speaking. I mean, maybe he's going to switch things up, as it has been a long time since we have seen him. And the game itself has changed quite a bit, too. I mean, we were expecting different sort of aggression from Zerg than we were, let's say, a month and a half ago.
One thing we can say is, 7 meters coming out right now, is that the crease spread's actually fairly good this time. Fairly decent.
All right, yeah.
Because I think these mutas are just going to pick around, shark around. I don't think he's going to go for a full muta ling bling or anything like that. I expect like a huge roach follow-up after, in fact.
Yeah, it could very well indeed be the case. Oh, look, there's a scouting Viking moving right in just to see what we can see. It saw the roach horn, did it? I think so.
Did he catch the glance of those mutas popping, though?
Oh, I don't think so.
No. And these tanks coming out possibly the worst time. Oh, but they shark back. That was weird.
How many mutas we got on the field? We have 7 mutalisks on the field here for Bly available to him to put on a little bit of aggression here on Alive's side of the map. As he did say, those tanks are now medanking their way across to try to help eliminate these
he's going to get some workers here.
Yep, but in the meantime, there's no anti-air here at all, Element. This is pretty devastating. Oh, in fact, opting to go straight for the tanks.
3 tanks. One Marine is going to have to say about it. Take off the medevac.
Oh, Medank, it's so close. It's going to go down. Oh, yeah, it goes down.
Oh, that's painful.
That hurts. Yeah, a couple
Might
tanks
as well just
go
left
down,
that tank there.
including medevac. Oh, some workers are going to Maynard right in the line of the mutalisks. So many workers are going down, Element.
Don't Maynard. Never Maynard.
Never go full Maynard.
Yeah. Oh, this muta on the edge. The fringe muta. Ooh, another medevac. Nice. The Blyster.
This is a pretty scary flock.
Jump to the main, Bly. Jump to the main. Oh boy, if he does, he's got Bly's free workers.
Okay, he's gonna go. Oh,
that turret! Oh my god, that turret in the main, covering nothing. This is the Bobby Awesome turret, guys.
This is the Bobby Awesome.
And these are the Bobby Awesome mutas.
I'll admit
going directly towards the Bobby Awesome
nice
turret.
Nice split. As we know, the control of the mutalisks from Bly is extraordinary. His splits are amazing. We've seen him do it.
Yeah, Bly actually does have phenomenal muta control, despite him being thought of as a cheesy player.
Yeah. Oh, he's probably some of the best that I've ever seen. He's
camping the production now, and roaches are breaking down the back rocks, Bob.
Ooh. There's the roaches coming to play. At least getting that glial reconstitution enables the roaches to reinforce a lot faster, making this attack on the third base, this potential attack, going to happen right away.
Oh, pull the mutas back, Bly. Yeah, it's +1 armored roaches versus 1/1 marines, but there's not many.
Oh, can Bly do this, Element?
Marauders.
Can he do this? There's not a whole lot here.
He might. There's lots of roaches. How many do we have in total?
Oh, freedom zones, though.
Quite a few. Yeah, freedom zones are actually pretty good.
But there's so many roaches here. They can just bypass freedom
and get out. Yeah, there you go. And it's just marines, Bob. There's no marauders on the field.
Oh wow, this is looking pretty devastating. There's one bunker here at the natural base. The workers are actually forced to try to help repair this bunker, but more freedom zones being spread by Alive with these liberators. But these roaches are still doing so much terrible damage as the third base is under assault by more reinforcing roaches. And Blythe
and the liberator zones aren't where they need to be.
Oh, the tank! It's gonna go down. No Medank's here to support it either. I can't believe he's doing this with just roaches. Although all his roaches just died in like one shot there. Pretty much.
Might want to. It's probably the possible time where you pull back. Maybe just make. In fact, you could pop out 10 Ravagers here if you wanted to.
Yeah, there he goes. He's going to make a whole bunch of Ravagers as he can.
That's what he needs to seal this game.
Now he's doing this all off of 3 bases. Is Bly behind this? This is the heavy aggression.
Hit them right now, Bly. Okay, that Liberator thinks twice about what it was planning. A couple mutas are out too. They could follow that Liberator, and they do. And they do.
All right, in flames is the orbital command, but he's going to start repairing it with that one lone SCV, but the roach number is getting a little bit out of control. 152 supply for Bly to the 104.
He's waiting for this +2 armor. Bob, do you believe in a thing called Roach?
Do I believe in a thing called what?
Roach.
Roach. Oh yeah, of course I do. It's my favorite unit. Well, not really. It's my favorite composition anyway. Roach Ravager all day.
Oh.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to fight underneath the freedom zones of the Liberator, but
+2 armor is done in about 5 seconds here, Bob. Maybe a little bit longer, actually. You were wrong.
What? You're cutting in and out again.
+2 armor. Damn it, Bob. Get some internet that actually works. Anyways, Looks like some tanks are going to be popping out here. Third CC lives. Lots of workers still for alive, so not like he's in too bad of a position if he can hold. This queen's going to get shot down.
Ouch.
Muta's going to come in and finish off the Liberator, though, so that's nice. How many roaches do we have out? It's max supply here. 129 army. Oh, and they're underneath, Bob. They're underneath.
Sharking.
Where's this other army going?
He's gonna do it. Oh, right on top of the bio too. Oh, that's pretty devastating actually for alive as his army supply is just plummeting to the near max supply of Bly. Bly just sharks yet again, moving with his reinforcing troops to take care of the rest of those Marines. Sharks get a good position. Beautiful play from Bly. Well done.
Oh my God, it's over.
Bly takes the game and the series 2-1. Wow. Wow. That was just excellent play from Bly, man.
Oh yeah.
Not like alive played bad. It's just that was a beautiful play. Off 3 base, no less, man. Jeez.
With the Bobby turret.
Indeed.
Never go full Bobby when placing turrets. Oh boy.
Well, Bly moves on and Alive is eliminated. Guys, we'll check out the brackets here, see what else is going on in this event series. This event it's definitely cruising along pretty well. I mean, that was went 3 games, but they went pretty quick, I think, all things considered. But other players have moved on fairly fast too. Keen defeated True. What? Keen defeated True and he moves on.
I didn't see
well.
True in the chat.
Art
so
defeated Tail. Is this real life?
It could have possibly been the True didn't show up. Because I didn't see him in chat.
Possible. Could have been a buy.
Well, we would have had to sign in, so who can say? Actually, I don't think people sign in for this. I think they're just automatically accepted in. So if you're not here, it's just a walkover. So Snoot versus SBR. That's interesting. I'm thinking we wait for Bly. Because we got a pretty sure thing there, but I'll see if there's another game available right now too.
Yeah, Bly will be facing the winner of Nadu and Guru. That'll be interesting. As that one's still underway. We have also Snoot defeating Kanji, SBR defeating Soul. So Snoot and SBR will be facing each other. Strange defeated Ziggy. Strange, man, this very strong Protoss, man. Been definitely showing a lot of good games in recent times. Koss defeated Lilkinen. So it'll be Strange versus Koss, SBR versus Snoot, Keen versus Art, and then yet to be determined who Bly will face in Nadu and Guru in the quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals is already shaping up, Element. And, yeah.
And yeah.
Not bad. Okay, say something, Element. I just want to make sure our signal is clear here. I don't know why Skype does
saying things.
Time to time, it just like starts cutting out like as if the connection is slow, but it's not. Like everything's
man. I'm good on my side.
Isn't options or something to change that in Skype or something? It's kind of ridiculous.
Gotta check the Bob options. Flip that switch from noob to non-noob. That's the options you're looking for.
I don't.
Yeah, we're looking at.
Because I don't know how it processes things data-wise. Like, there's no. I mean, not like voice takes a lot of data, so why does it be emo sometimes? I don't get it.
When you only have 10 kilobits to spare, Bob. When you only have 10
and that's
kilobits
not
to spare.
quite the case, but more than fine for doing audio.
10 kilobits to spare.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Anyways,
change options. And
it looks like there are no other games available to cast. They're all playing right now, so we should just wait for Bly. I feel maybe a little bit of downtime here.
I think so too. We could always do
So you gotta remember, I think there's 3 English casters right now, I believe.
Yeah.
And there's only gonna be 4 games now.
Well, let's take a look at chat, and you can load up who said it, a couple who said it or something like that.
That's what I'll do.
And we have so much content we could be showing while we're waiting. We don't need to, we don't need to have downtime if we don't want to. Obviously, that's why we work so hard on the assets. We also have S2 history minutes, daily sodium intakes we could be showing in between if we need to wait. It's probably don't have to wait very long either. But let's talk about what's happening in chat too. We have a couple people saying, like Elastic says, OMG, those 2 bunkers. Head Cloud says, oh man. Okay, that's great. Head Clouds. Actually, what is this?
God damn it, Bobby.
I'm trying to see.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'm just looking at the the language, the name. That's interesting. Okay, so and then we have Elastic. That was a great game. It was indeed a great game. I completely agree. Well played from Bly. And it wasn't really a cheesy build either, Element. And we were talking about that. He did a cheesy build game 1 and 2. Won in game 1, lost in game 2 because he overextended with his Nidus play. Now, game 3, where was the cheese, Element? Tell me, where was the cheese?
Didn't need it.
He didn't need it. He just played straight up. Largely. I mean, he opened with a couple speedlings.
Cut him with the pants down with those mutas.
Yeah.
But that's what you get for having your pants down. Keep your pants up, alive.
Lessons learned.
Yeah, lessons learned. Never pull the pants down, especially when facing
For two
Bly.
reasons: for when facing Bly, and also for public decency.
Yeah, yeah. Probably should keep those pants up.
Oh, that's
Anyways,
hilarious.
we're gonna jump into something I call "Who Said It,"
Who said it, guys?
and Bob's, of course, out in the country somewhere with bad internet, so I'll be the one taking this away, talking about it, saying the things.
I mean, you did make them, so I think you should be able to describe what they are.
Scrolling down here for a good one.
All right, well, I'll describe what it is because apparently he doesn't know what he made. Okay, guys. Yeah, Who Said It is a quote from a StarCraft 2 personality or pro player. It is your job in chat to answer, to guess, in other words, who you think said said quote. And your job also is to not just answer it in chat, like type it, make a random guess, doesn't matter, but you have to spam your answer repeatedly until Moobot bans you. That's the only way we accept you as a real person. So,
All right, here we go.
here it is.
Spam the answer in the chat. All 7 of you. Actually, it's quite a few, actually. Quite a few viewers here for Go4 today.
There is, yeah.
Oh, it's like 150. That's nice. Nice. Thank you to all of you. Anyways, who said it? Here we go. Loading up here, Bob.
Okay.
I made a rule for myself. When I practice with Koreans, I wouldn't stop playing until they stop. Do you remember this one, Bob?
It rings the bell.
Oh, you don't remember. This guy used to play for EG. I think he might still be signed to them, although he doesn't play much anymore, if at all. I think he did play in a tournament for his home country. It's Thorzane.
Thorzane.
Thorzane. I think he did play recently, actually, in one of those... What is he? From Sweden? Is that what he's from? Is that where he's from, Bob?
Is he from Sweden? No. Is he? I don't know. Think so. Thorzane? No.
Oh, wait. Where's Naniwa from? Aren't they from the
Well,
same
maybe
area?
you're right. Maybe it is Sweden. Yeah, you're right. It is Sweden. I'm
Yeah, I
just
think it
thinking
is.
my brain's associating the wrong flag in my head to the name. Yeah, you're right. It's Sweden. I believe. I'm just gonna look it up and be sure. Oh, I'm almost 100% sure it's Sweden, though. Yeah, it is Sweden. All right, cool. Good for that. Yeah, Thorzane, no, he's not on EG anymore. They've long,
No.
he's long part, or is it? Or
Oh,
no,
did-
or maybe it.
No, he is. He's still there.
He technically is.
Just-
Yeah, it's weird.
He's not there. I was gonna go something else here. I call hashtag the bobbin.
Oh, great.
Although this is a
Is it the Twitter
not
account?
yeah, but it's not fully to where I want it to be. But just gonna give you guys a couple examples of things the bobbin says on Twitter. He's quite the
Bobbin is not
Twitter
me,
man.
guys. It's not me.
Pretty sure the bobbin's Bob. Jump in here. Hashtag the bobbin. This level of casting has never before seen such a master. Hashtag the Knight rises. That's number 1, guys.
Oh, this Bobbin guy definitely has an ego.
They say Rift Kings of Base Rate TV doesn't wear pants when he casts from home. I have to take it one step further. Hashtag mom with it, Jerry.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And the third one, and we'll get back to some more of these later on. Number 3. Nestea may have created the universe, but before Bob and I was known as Nestle. Do the maths. The maths add up. Bob made Nestea.
they do
Also
make
hashtag.
that does make sense. It's Nestle's, technically the parent company of Nestea. It makes sense.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, jump back into the overlay here. If you guys want to follow him, that's the bobbin.
Well, it's a
1X.
complicated follow too. It's like
The
1x Bobbin.
That's one.
It's with one B. Right?
If you search the bobbin, you'll find him. That's for sure.
Oh, you do? Okay. I don't
yeah.
know how Twitter works half the time.
Oh yeah. He's out there. He's loving every minute of it, Jerry.
Oh, that's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
There's definitely more to
good
come
stuff.
with that character, that's for sure. A whole lot more to come. What a dumb. Some of the tweets though are gold. A lot of them are inside jokes too. So I think I probably only like a lot of them. I laugh because they're actually directly at me, but they're still pretty funny.
Well, you should know. You're the bobbin.
I think overall. Hey, either way, guys, as we did say before, this is the Go4SC2 August finals. A lot of money on the line for these players. First place gets €300, second gets €150, and third gets €75. We're just waiting for the next series to get ready, as we are waiting for the winner of, who was it again? Guru and Nadu will face Bly, as the rest of the quarterfinals are actually underway as well. We have Keen versus Art, SBR versus Snoot, and Strange versus Koss all underway. And so we're just following Bly right now. Bly did take out a live 2-1 in what I could call a definitive upset, but he played it very well. Introduced a couple cheese and played standard game at the end, and I thought was really well done. So yeah, it's pretty exciting indeed. This event is brought to you by ESL, and of course Gauntlet SC2. You can follow the Gauntlet series on Twitter at Gauntlet SC2. We're doing a whole bunch of events in the very near future. Again, as usual, we have, well, obviously we do Go4SC2s every Thursday, and we do these monthly finals as well. And then tomorrow we have a pretty big event, a fun one at that element. Amateur Hour, the debut of a brand new series that we'll be running hopefully a lot in the near future. Amateur Hour will feature 4 low-level players. It doesn't actually, there's no set leagues in general, but this one it's gold and platinum players. So 4 gold platinum players will battle for a $50 prize pool, and we're giving them the full hero treatment element.
Oh yeah, I want to jump in once you're done here.
All right, the full hero treatment. That means we're doing everything. I'm gonna actually be there in the same room as Element. We're doing all our production as we would normally do for a Gauntlet event, but for the noobs. Why, Element? Because the noobs need love too, and we definitely want to make it a regular thing.
That's true.
All right, jump in, Element.
Oh, so we have 3 platinum players and our 1 hero gold league player. That's all I have to say.
Okay, wow.
No, I'm just setting the stage for this gold league player because he's gonna be.
Oh, you're trying to build him up. Yeah, he had a cool name too.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Miz.
I have it right in my folder here. It's
Mickle.
Schmickdizzle.
Yeah, Schmickdizzle. There you go. That's what it was. Oh, that's fantastic.
So we have Nano, Cloud, Schmickdizzle, and Jordan. Those are the 4 players that have signed up and will be participating in the event. This will be a fun one, guys. So I definitely recommend tuning in tomorrow for that. That'll be at noon Central Time.
Go, Bob.
12 p.m. Central Time. What element?
Jump in on the me.
I will indeed. All right, guys. Looks like we are going to be heading into this next series right now. Another best of 3, of course, in the Go4SC2 August finals. Bly versus me, apparently. Sweet. I'll do it. ZVC it up. Bly. You don't even know all the lings coming at your face.
This reminds me of a quote by the Bobbin that I read on Twitter.
That was a great one, actually. The knife fight one. I love that quote, actually. It's one of my favorite ones from the Bobbin. So who won? Guru won, okay.
Yeah.
I expected
so I've noticed that Bly's been facing a lot of diamonds today. Both Guru and Alive are both ranked diamond. Not very fair, but, you know, let ESL deal with it.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Well, hey, they made it this far. They deserve it, right? Alive a diamond player. That's funny. Either way, guys, yeah. Guru is a well-known, obviously, relatively well-known. I guess he's rather been under the radar overall, but he's been a staple in the European Cups for quite some time. Very powerful player. I don't know too much about him otherwise, except that he's very strong. We've cast him before multiple times. His ZVZ is extraordinary, but Bly,
that's
though...
a bit too strong.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, though. Bly, though, next level, I think, in as far as ZVZ is concerned. We've seen him take out the best in the past. We've seen him defeat... Nurchio. I believe we've seen him defeat Snoot before as well, and definitely a top-notch ZVZ player. We'll see how this one turns out as we're in the map waiting for the players here, or in the lobby rather, waiting to go. Looks like the players are ready to go too. All right, guys, Go4SC2 August finals. I'm Bobby Awesome. With me is Element. We are nextrecall.com because this is what we do. Also, guys, you can follow the whole event series on Twitter at Gauntlet SC2. Get notified all things Gauntlet about this channel, when we go live, what's coming up next, Blee, Blah, and Blue. Do follow that on Twitter. We all know you got Twitter. You're probably on it right now yet, freaks. So, go.
Oh, wow. That's something the Bobbin would say for sure.
And I know. The Bobbin's taking right now. Over.
We all know you're on Twitter, freaks. Terrible.
Oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow though. Amateur Hour, man. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Gonna be fun.
I got so much stuff we're gonna just add. It's just totally off the wall, stupid.
Like
it's so great. This production stuff. If you guys watched this before, you know we add some weird stuff. There's gonna be a lot of that this time.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Anyways, Bob, take it away.
All right, to the south we have the Red Zerg player taking out live 2-1 in the last series. It is Bly.
Monster.
Oh, Guru's sad. Oh, dang it. Poor Guru. To the north, guys. Give him your energies. It's sad, Guru.
I think his match history is left on.
Oh.
And he didn't get it out in time when he said it.
Oh.
So he's going to go for a quick pool and kill Bly early.
He's gonna
Luckily,
try.
Bly also makes quick pools. Have fun with that.
Oh, man.
So I've got little bit of downtime here. And talk about cookies I'm selling. They might look like Girl Scout cookies. They're not. They only cost $15 per box.
Only.
Shipping will happen.
Are there like 200 cookies in them or what?
No, about 7 or 8.
But they're quality?
Very good deal. Quality is very similar to Girl Scout cookies, but they're not. So.
They are. You're just reselling them at an upmarket price.
This Girl Scout came to my door. Give me all the cookies. Oh boy.
We don't have Girl Scout cookies in Canada, do we? Is that a thing?
We have something similar though.
Oh, do we?
Somebody came to my door with cookies.
Oh.
But it was an old guy.
I mean, I used to sell when I was in elementary school when I was a kid, you know, for fundraising for almost hit my mic over with certain things. I used to sell like chocolate covered almonds. That was a thing, right? And then they'd have a coupon wrapped around it for like KFC or something.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'd have fundraisers like that. In fact, my school had something called the you get a card when you do the fundraiser, and if you reach different heights, your card gets advanced in level.
Huh.
It's pretty interesting.
Interesting.
So Bly going around the far right. Does he have? Hasn't yet made a baneling nest, so he's not doing that kind of shenanigans.
Yeah, no speed on the way either, and at least not yet for Bly too.
No, probably soon. I mean, they're both about to reach their 100 gas.
Yeah, it looks like
Guru
it.
just has going over a little bit. Stopped it now.
Ooh, this is an interesting little engagement. Can he get the queen here? The queen is off creep, pretty exposed. Nice little micro battle here from Bly and Guru, and Bly wins the micro battle, guys, taking out all those lings as well as this queen.
Queen goes
really
down.
Excellent win for Bly so far.
These lings don't even know how they did it. They're stopping.
They're in shock. I can see them like
stuff.
staring over this.
Will he get that worker? He does. Nice. And then he gets out. Oh my god. 4 lings died. And he killed a queen, 2 lings, and a drone. Hashtag blind fire.
Yeah, hashtag Bly on fire, guys. But pretty, and also a heavy supply block, too, for Guru, too.
Oh, he must have killed. Oh my god, he killed another ling in the middle of those 2 lings. Oh dear lord. Somebody.
Death Squad.
I don't.
Somebody nerf Bly,
Somebody needs
guys.
to fix this game. Fix this game, Bob.
Either way, we have a Bly moving behind this wall, getting played very safe now. He's securing his natural base, gonna keep droning up behind that as he goes on the way for Bly. Speed is about halfway, or 3/4 of the way done for his Zerglings. We got the double, I guess, the Roach Warren and Evolution Chamber wall. I like this. Bly's in a spectacular position. He knows it. He killed the queen. That neuters a lot of the production of Guru. Also, Guru got supply block pretty hard. Guru himself is creating this very similar wall. Both players in a similar position, but I think I definitely favor Bly overall. The supply, though, actually all of a sudden went up. Oh, yeah, because Roach is in production here for Guru right away. Whereas
half of what you said didn't get heard because Bill Gates is making an appeal to David Kim.
Oh.
So.
Oh, gotcha.
Feels Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I
checking out
can't
the
see when you
third.
throw up the meme, so I have no idea.
And that's, yeah, like you said, the wall's fairly tight. These lings probably just stay out here, make sure the move out doesn't happen too early, and just keep Guru in check.
I like this too. He didn't opt for a lot of roaches. Did Bly not immediately? In fact, has he even built any roaches? No, nothing right now. And just instead going for a swarm of lings right in front of the Guru's base.
I mean, he has the roach. It's the roach structure. Can make many times. He's gonna drop his own third, and delay the third of Guru. Will also stop him to move it. Like, he can't move out right now because of the fear of the counterattack.
Yeah.
And by the time he does have enough roaches to move out, Bly will start roach production himself. In fact, he already has started it.
Exactly, and if he decides to move out with these roaches just off this creep, these lings, in pretty high number, can surround them. They will eventually all get cleaned up. I think these roaches would probably win the battle.
Well,
but
just run by right
does
now.
Guru want to take?
Doesn't even need to take the fight. Yeah, I just threaten. As soon as you take the fight, if he loses the lings, then the roaches can move across the map.
Yeah.
But as long as they're right here, and you know, he poked constantly. Hey, I'm still here. Hey, I'm still here. Here, Guru. Look at me. Look at my stuff.
Yep.
Right. Guru can't move
fear in
across
his
the
head
map.
there. Exactly. Look at this.
Oh, wow,
Open.
he's
Really
darting
right.
in.
Oh, see,
No,
like
he's
I
not.
like that too. I don't think he had any plans of doing so. Just
no, he's just poking.
poked in.
I'm here. I am
Like,
here.
look what I could do. Go back and create your wall with their roaches, boy. And that's exactly what it did. Now we have a spine. Look at meticulously. So Guru's trying to move out. He wants to secure a third base by the looks of it. Also extending his creep to make his roaches a little bit more useful out here defending his potential upcoming third base. And Bly will actually just give him that too. But look at all the effort Guru needed just to break out.
Oh, this ling. Hero ling.
Oh, Heroling. Oh, look at that. It delays it just that much further. 4SC2. Oh, not going to get the kill, but nonetheless delays it for that much more as the third base is now complete for Bly. It is up, and he's going to likely start droning it very shortly. But in the meantime, he's actually producing 16 more lings as Bly. I think he actually wants to try to get a cancel on this third base. Must. I mean, why else would you produce 16 more lings? Well,
yeah,
never. Maybe he just wants to go
Ravagers,
kill him moment. I take that.
That many Ravagers he's going
I know.
for.
I'm just looking at the Ravagers being built. I'm like,
yeah, the thing is, oh my god, he sees the roaches coming down the middle. If he can grab this ball of roaches and just crush them.
Oh, do a ling force field. Oh, come on,
that's what he's gonna do. That's it for
Full
sure.
snoot.
All
Come
these
on,
roaches
buddy.
are so dead.
Oh, what is this roaches doing? He's trying to cancel a third base here, but little does he know he could get surrounded very easily. Well, a good chunk of them do get surrounded here, Element.
No, but none of these roaches are getting home. None of them. None of them. Lings are hunting.
Yeah, the lings are on the hunt, guys, and will they even get to the ramp? Well, there are more reinforcing roaches here to help defend for Guru. And will that be enough, though, as these lings are starting to pick apart a lot of these roaches, and now the Ravagers have joined the fray, and the roaches as well for Bly, and half of these roaches do evaporate pretty quickly for Guru, as the supply is actually still sticking there pretty even, but it is starting to drop a little bit below that of Bly. I don't know, this is still a pretty dicey situation. You want to be tacking up a ramp there as Bly.
As long as what I said came true, which it did, none of them made it home, so that's that.
Yeah.
The roaches that came to rode out from where did they ride out from? Oh, you haven't watched The Lord of the Rings, so never mind. Never mind. Take it back. Take everything back. Watch that movie so we can make proper references.
What movie?
The entire Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, what about it? I've seen them, of course.
What? No, you said you hadn't last time.
When would I have ever said that? And what kind of human being, what kind of nerd would I be if I have not seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Like, seriously, why would I ever say that? Unbelievable. Either way, this third base is under assault, and will he get it? I think he's just going to commit to it anyway. He has this lead no matter what, guys. And I like this too. He's pressuring with his roaches on towards the southwest side of the map, forcing some of the roaches from Guru that way, and so he couldn't at all deal with this cancellation of or kill of the third base. Really well played. Look at that.
Oh, he's gonna get it again.
Oh, it's so dirty, guys. It's so dirty. It's beautiful. Love it. Man, Bly is on top of his game right now today, guys. He's looking to definitely try to take this event. I mean, money's on the line. Bly knows what's up. This is how he makes a lot of his dough in these online events, and he's definitely going for it.
This is the chocolate sauce for the Nest Quick right here. You know, he's got the milk already.
Yeah.
Now he's adding the chocolate sauce
To make some chocolate milk.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Because that's what you do with Nesquik and milk, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not sure else what you would do.
Wow.
Those two in combination. Look, guys, I've made Oreos.
Now, all things considered, guys, we must consider too the supply for Guru has actually been ahead of Bly this whole time. What has that been in Element? I'm gonna check out the units tab.
Well, there's been a little bit of a worker advantage.
He did have
army advantage has been pretty decent. Queen's never really died, but the fact is, he's not been mining off his third. His main starting to mine a little dry. Looks like he's got quite a few patches out. So I still like Bly's position a lot.
Bly's
especially
position
if
is
Spire
excellent.
coming
He's gonna try to maybe even go for another cancel here. This is pretty risky. There's a lot of roaches here.
No, he's not gonna go for it.
Yeah, almost the whole army of Guru is here to meet him.
Oh wow, he's gonna get this overload though. Oh, he actually didn't shoot a third one. Couple links coming in from the left-hand side as well. Spire, almost done here. Gonna get 10 meters out right away. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, a big, huge mutilus pump gonna happen right away for Bly. I have a phone that's ringing. I'm gonna mute myself as it rings. Oh wait, no, it got picked up right.
Probably just mute yourself anyways. Nobody wants to hear you. Oh, he gets so many of the queens there. Well, he lowers their health. 3 of them. Just about dead. These mutas, if they just come in, they'll just wreck everything. There's no spores, Bob. There's no spores, Bob.
Yeah, there are no spores available
Bob, where
here.
are the spores?
But look, the supply is still pretty skyrocketing for Guru. If he takes a pretty favorable engagement, I think he could definitely take this game yet, because this is a lot of lings available for Bly, and the larger this roach count rises for Guru, the less effective these lings become. Now, the move out is happening. These so many Mutalisks Element are going to try to pick apart these roaches, but the roaches give no cares. They're going to try to pummel it down towards the third base. We have a base trade on our hands, Element. We have a weird base trade on our hands. Actually, some of the roaches for Guru will split up, try to defend back at home. I'm not entirely sure if that's a smart position to do against lings in a base trade. Oh, but look at this really good defense. Oh, look at this massive wall with the queens at the natural base of
the miles on the ramp. Oh! Sorry, chat. Rip headphone users. Wow, the biles are hitting all over the place. How many butt do we have out, Bob?
What element?
Bob? How many butt do we have out? What you did over there?
No, I can't hear you, so that's okay.
Oh, Lord.
Keep going.
Okay, you talk, Bob.
All right, either way, we have a mass of Mutalisks at the south part of the map here, eventually cleaning up the rest of these roaches, but the third base has fallen. Now the natural base for Bly is under assault by a whole slew more roaches for Guru. Guru is actually in a massive supply lead, despite Bly being in a spectacular position throughout the whole game. It was just a pure brute force of these roaches that Bly is unable to deal with, and I think this is looking pretty bad for Bly.
There's going to be nearly 30 butt mutts out, though. So, I wonder how he's going to defend if Bly can get... Which he can't, actually. Bly might just be dead here.
Yeah, I think Bly's dead. I mean, the Mutalisks, I like the idea, but he couldn't use them to destroy any economy, and they're not good against this number of roaches, especially the 1-1 roaches.
He needs to almost spine up before that Muta attack, perhaps. You know, spine up that main path, at least. So it cleans all the roaches. What do we got home for defense? That's the real question.
All right.
That's a lot of queens.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I guess put this in perspective, too. He cleaned up all the roaches. But he has almost no economy, does Bly. No third base. His worker count is abysmal. Now, this the Muta count, though, is left largely uncontested. What does Guru have back on?
Though.
Yeah, you say the queen count is high. There's some spores here available. But is the queen count high enough? Yes, if you're attacking over the spores, it is. But if he...
Well, there's nowhere else to attack.
Well, he could...
Spores everywhere.
I don't know. Well, he can move around towards the natural base, pick apart a spore here and there, perhaps. He's a little bit faster than the queens, as long as he's staying unpredictable here. He could perhaps do it. I know it's pretty tough. He's trying to find an opening here. Is Bly before the third base starts mining too healthily for Guru, as it is just now starting to do so. As supplies have evened out because of the massive roach loss from that Guru took while extending into the main base of Bly. But Bly himself is just starting to try to get back his natural base economy, when his natural base doesn't even have a whole lot of minerals to begin with. So he himself is in a pretty tough position. He needs to make something happen with these Mutalisks element. He needs to make it happen right away. Now the main base, he could come and attack.
Jump in right now.
Pick apart a spawning pool, perhaps?
Link speed just happening at this exact point.
Ooh, getting some Overlord.
5 Infestors coming out, though, Bob.
Ouch. Yeah.
I mean, what does he do when the Infestors and Queens just walk across the map? No energy, so luckily, or else he would have died there.
Yeah.
Gets quite a couple things. We got Slowlings running across the map. One Spine holding down the fort. Poor Spine, feels bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Bly put himself into this
fact.
position, guys. He made the conscious choice. It seems like the standard idea. Yeah, get the Mutalisks, catch the opponent's Zerg off guard, but it didn't matter to Guru. Guru had a supply lead the whole time because he was just only building roaches. He didn't waste a whole bunch of larvae and resources on lings, which the lings ended up really proving to be useless later on. Right? Once the roach count gets too high, well, they can't engage with the roaches, so he was left to only use them as a run-by. And the only thing they're good for is taking out the third base again while the base trade was happening. They couldn't get into the natural because there's the
fungal
great wall there.
No. God. Oh, my heart.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of fungals available for Guru. Look at how many investors is that? Too many, Element. Too many.
Too many butt-butts.
Yep. Whatever that means. And we have these queens with infinite transfuses available too. I'm not entirely sure what Bly can do right now. He must try to retake a third. He has a worker here ready to do so, but he doesn't have enough mineral. His mineral count, his income is just terrible.
Well, it's just so dangerous to shark in around these queens.
I like
one good attack.
Too. He's getting I guess he has a Hydralis den. Now he's getting the Lurker den. Is Bly, that is. What do you think about that? I mean, it could Shrek the composition of Guru, but he doesn't have the money to make anything from it once he does.
Just making a point of these dangerous queens here.
You're making a what? A point?
Indeed. Anyways, Muta's just gonna dive in, poke around. Oh, here we go, Bob. Okay, now they didn't ride out. If they had they might have caught them Mutas. A couple lings see the third. Might prompt the move out here from this Wicked Queen army. Lots of roaches in the mix now too. I don't know, Bob. It's difficult.
Yeah, I mean, if Bly comes back in this game, that'll be quite spectacular. Although that being said, there's precedent set for this. Bly has come back in an unwinnable position before. We've seen him do it. Can he do it again? Wasn't it against Violet? Was it Bly versus Violet that he did that?
It was, but this was, I think Violet was the one with the Mutas.
Might be right.
And Bly just split up his roaches so well.
Yeah, that was a while back, or earlier this year anyway. When that
Oh gosh, one of the mice are dying. Gonna have to plug it in after this game. Might as well plug it in right now, actually.
All right, so now third base
wait.
is complete for Bly, but he hasn't saturated it quite as of yet. His worker count is still really low at 20 drones to the 33 of Guru. Guru is in a commanding position, which is third base up and running, mining fully defended. You can't engage into this with this many roaches. There's so many queens with infinite transfuses, spores, and infestors, of course, with full energy. This is a pretty tough position. And one fungal, man. One fungal on those mutalisks, and that's the end of that. The utility of these mutalisks, much like the Lings earlier in this game, that I think was they were good for a time, but he kept building them, and that ended up being the downfall, I think, of his composition. And they just could not deal with the mass roaches of Guru. Now we got a lurker out, or actually multiple lurkers on this ramp. I take that back. There's one back at his natural base for Bly to help defend against the potential counter push here from Guru. Now there's a lot of Hydralisks, roaches, and infestors available for Guru. He just still dances around his creep. He's content just to secure his own fourth base, as it is about halfway done for the Blue Zerg player. And Bly himself he still hasn't even saturated his newly formed third base yet.
Yeah. To be fair, Lurker Muta can do some stuff. Are these? Oh my god, these aren't hold fire?
Oh.
They are, Bob.
Oh, no, wait,
please,
what?
Please.
No. Please be hold fire. Does he know? No, he doesn't know. Hold fire. Just go!
God.
What's happening? Real life happening!
Do it, Bly!
Oh, I should have done it.
Oh my god!
Still is wrecked. Oh, the infestors go down!
He can just fungal them! There's nothing left to count the mutas!
All the Hydralisks are dead and all the infestors are gone!
Move him up, Bly! Move up the lurkers!
Okay, there's still a lot of it. Oh, no! Oh, he dodged!
Oh,
How did he dodge that fungal? Look at those dodges! All the energy's gone off the investor, too! Oh, but he's attacking. There's a lot of queens here to defend. He cannot lose all these mutalisks.
I think if he had brought up the, there's one lurker, but I thought, he's gonna take him to the other base. That's actually a good idea. Basically, say this is now my area.
Yeah, to zone out the area here, eliminate the potential mining from this. I mean,
he can even fly over if the mutas now.
There's still this third base available for Guru, and he still has some minerals as well, which is actually quite a bit. But at least ending the mining from this newly formed fourth base of Guru will definitely help try to equalize his game somewhat. He still has an uphill battle with all these queens. And he can't break Guru with his mutalisks. He just doesn't have the numbers.
Is he gonna walk into these lurkers? They're so strong, too strong indeed.
Oh, I mean, with so many queens of transfuses, though, they're like immortals, man.
Yeah.
They could crack this lurker line.
Bly, hit that base one more time. One shot at the base.
Happen. That may be it.
No, he didn't hit the base, and now full transfuse back. Oh, that was a really unfortunate period of time. More mutas, eh? I don't know about that call.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Why would you build more mutas when he already has the infrastructure to counter you hard? I don't know, but either way, it was the best engagement that Bly could have ever dreamed of to come back in this game, and he did it. It was insane. He killed so much there. That's definitely highlight clip worthy element. But
yeah, I was hoping that he would.
But behind all that, he didn't take his fourth base. He's just now taking his fourth base. Imagine while he's doing that, his fourth base is going up. This would be up and running by now, but not the case. Yeah. So it's a little bit on his macro, I think.
He should have killed the base of Guru. The one mining right now should have died. Should have been dead.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been still alive. I agree.
He tried to poke at it. There were some Lings even thinking it would still be low health, but no, there's so many transfuses available. That thing's never going to die now.
No.
So I'd like to see him go back into lurkers. Just get a couple. I don't even know. I can tell you get up to, and Guru is going up to ultras, I feel like.
Well, let's also analyze Bly's position a little further. He's mining off his third base now quite nicely, fully saturated.
No, it's not a bad position. But had he have killed that base, he'd be in a good position.
Yeah, he would be in a good position.
Like, I'd like his position.
Because now his his newly formed fourth base is almost fully saturated because he had a lot of drones mining off his third base. Third base has a lot of minerals available because it's been dead for so long. So economically, long term at least, he's in a really good position if he
he's in a better
build
position
an army
than
up to counter whatever Guru has. Guru's composition is so
third.
good.
Yeah, Guru's third is half mined out. So, as long as he doesn't get bungled here, ooh, close. Get out of there, Bly. That's bungle's ready. Infestors are ready to fire. Oh no. Ooh. If you're not J-Dog, don't do this.
If you're not J-Dog.
Oh,
what's
God.
he doing? Mutas are so
Wow.
close.
Is he trying to bait it out? Because that's just
I
insane.
think so. Well, look at that engagement though earlier on, where he was dodging those fungals like a ninja.
Oh.
It was beautiful.
We've got 4 sharking. Word of the day is sharking, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we do have a few lurkers on
up
the creep.
here.
They can't go much further, otherwise they'll be caught by this roving force from Guru. In fact,
he's gonna
even
catch the queens
still, they
there.
might get caught.
Oh, but mass
if they're not
transfuse.
careful.
Oh, it's almost enough to one-shot. It is enough to one-shot.
Look at this.
He
These
controls
Mutalisks
queens.
are actually engaging these queens right now.
Yeah,
Their
he's gonna
burst
get them.
damage
It's
is so
enough to
high.
one-shot
They're
them,
taking down
Bob.
these queens before they can transfuse effectively, for the most
No, it's
part.
actually not.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
pretty close. A
about
lot of mass spam transfuses are
Pull
going down.
back. Oh, what?
Oh, jeez.
Did Guru miss it? Or did he not even shoot it?
I don't know how he didn't hit a fungal there, to be honest.
I think he, you know what? He must have had his Vipers selected in the same group, and they're the higher priority
Yeah,
spellcasters.
Vipers would be pretty sick.
And just, well, no,
Although
he
we've
has them
seen
there.
how Bly deals with Vipers too, though.
Yeah, but
Splits like
I think
boss.
Guru mismanaged that, had them selected in the group, and just, you know, miscontrolled it and didn't get it off because of that, because they take priority over infestors. Here's saying, Bob.
What, sorry?
Keep on putting down, Bob. Never mind. Do we need to restart Skype?
Yep.
Okay, why didn't you say anything? All right.
Okay, cool. Either way, we have
stuff
this newly forming fifth. Actually, the fifth base is completed now.
Oh,
Think-
the lurkers can now jump in. Actually, there's enough blinding cloud here though to stop the lurkers pretty easily.
Yeah, they could actually. Yeah, this composition from Guru has been superior to that of Bly's for most of this game. Bly's just really hanging in just from from the constant harass of the Mutalisks. Guru just want to play it safe. A lot of money's on the line in this event. He doesn't want to push out, get his whole economy wrecked in the meantime. He doesn't know exactly what Bly is up to himself, but now he's going to test that water as he's going to push across the map. Nice, well, actually, really excellent pre-spread available for these lurkers of Bly to try to Shrek this ground army of Guru. So the blinding clouds are a little bit less
though, I
effective.
think.
Oh, actually, he's losing a lot of Mutalisks to these Hydralisks. Oh no, that's dirty. Yeah, this might be the end of the game actually right now. And this is just too much. This is a numbers game at this point, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, even if the
Pretty good
composition
game,
was
though.
inferior, I think Guru would still run him over. The third base is going to go down very quickly here on Bly's side of the map. He's still going to try to make something happen. Maybe even go with the counter with these lurkers. That's exactly what he's doing, going towards the north side of the map with what lurkers he does have left, but he has nothing back at home to defend against the forces of Guru, so I'm not entirely sure what... I don't know. It's Bly. We've seen him hang in the game for so long, but right now he has like no army.
Yeah, and the army does have it spawning from the hatches that he probably doesn't want him to spawn from. Lurker is in each. Oh, that one goes down quickly. The other one's killing some, but most of the gas mining. Yeah, this is, you know, basically over.
I mean, he himself
But,
has no economy left. Wrecking the economy of Guru is not going to bring him back, make him an army, that's for sure. As soon as this base goes down, I expect a GG to be called, and the game one will likely go to Guru in this best of 3 for the Go4SC2 August finals. But
Yeah, it's a nice
valiant
lurker
effort.
spread, but when you spread lurkers out that much, they kind of themselves don't do enough damage to really pick stuff off before the vision of the observer can let you kill them.
Yeah, this is a pretty dynamic ZVZ, but I think Bly can look back on this and realize, you know, mistakes were made. He played very
Oh, it was
Bly.
clearly an advantage early on. In fact, he led pretty much the whole way through, even though Guru's supply was higher. But I think part of that was because he had, you know, 1400 in the gas, or in the bank, waiting for that Muta transition. Had he just gone with a, you know, pure attacking force and just killed him, might have worked out for him.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna plug in my mouse here, the actual non-wireless way, and let you talk to the crowd.
All right, cool, guys. So game one goes to Guru. He takes the series lead so far in this best of 3 in the Go4SC2 August finals. Brought to you by ESL. I'm Bobby Awesome. With me is Element. And yeah, guys, follow the channel on Twitter at GauntletSC2. Get notified all things Gauntlet. Of course, tomorrow we have the Amateur Hour debut event for the Gauntlet channel, where we have 4 nubbins battling it out for a $50 prize pool. That is 4 platinum and gold players will be fighting for the prize, and some glory as well. And more than anything, this is an adventure for them. I can imagine they're probably a little nervous, whatever it may be. But we're putting on the big show for them. Just like we would do for a normal Gauntlet event, we got full, Gauntlet production stuff. We got intros and funny fact things and all this other sort of things we have planned. That and stuff you've never seen before. We got coming for tomorrow's event. That will start at 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 12 p.m. CDT, starting on tomorrow.
Jump in, bub.
It'll be pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, join on you. And then, so yes, it's a pretty fun event. That'll be pretty exciting indeed. And then, of course, Thursday we're doing another Go4SC2 event, the points Go4SC2. So yeah, we're on here often. So hit up that follow button right here. Also go to Twitter at GauntletSC2. Get notified all things Gauntlet. I'm Bobby Austin. With me is Element. Joy to be here with you guys today. We're well into this event. That was a long game though, especially for ZVZ. I'm sure most people would not expect that. But Guru took the game. Very impressive nonetheless, despite the mistakes made from Bly, and they were made. I get it. We've seen him do this before. We talked about it. We've seen it for him versus Violet. We've seen him versus other Zergs. When he does want to play a late game in ZVZ, this is what he does. It's just what he does. He'll do this muted transition, and it'll often be very powerful, but it's countered by mass roaches, and we saw that here. It just didn't. I think it was less about the Mutalisks. I think it was more about the amount of Lings he built earlier on. They were rendered useless. Yeah, they were good for when he was canceling the third base over and over again. But then he kept building them, and then it came to a point where there's just a large mass of do-nothing Lings that can't engage the ball of roaches that Guru was sending across the map. They can't, and they're useless. And plus, he didn't even use them for that. He decided to initiate a base trade, ran them across the map. Well, what did they do when that base trade was initiated? Well, he didn't have them at home to help the Mutalisks, to help increase the DPS the Mutalisks were giving off to the roaches that were attacking his own base. Instead, they killed the third base of Guru while he ended up losing all the workers at his natural. His third got busted, and whatever ground army had left back at home was gone too for Bly. So what he gained was he killed Guru's third base, but lost everything else back at home that was of value. And so that all because he sent his Lings across the map that couldn't break into the natural base of Guru. He had this wall with 1,000,000 queens there. Never going to touch that. And he was just losing them like nothing. So a little bit unfortunate, I think, decision making there for Bly. I understand the idea. Sometimes it can work, but just not against Guru, not this time. So either way, that put Guru up 1-0.
Going to game number 2 here, Bob.
Okay. You're in?
Yep.
All right, cool. To the south, we have the red Zerg player. It is Bly. And to the north, we have the green Zerg player up 1 game. It is Guru.
Good stuff. Get the production tab up, Bob. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh boy. That's what I deal with on a daily basis. Anyways. I joined some coffee.
Wow. Did you breathe too?
I did.
Any other play-by-plays for us?
Have my second generation Apple Watch, and it has this breathing app on it, and it helps me. I didn't know how to breathe before it, but now I have the app.
Good to know.
And so, they say there wasn't many uses for this watch, but I mean,
you've never breathed before you got this watch.
Well, not properly, I guess.
Properly, yeah.
At least it wasn't branded by Apple.
No.
But now I know. Now I know.
Either way, we have 1 base play coming out of Bly on this map, as to be expected. But Guru is taking a quick natural base at the gold. If he can hold off, he's going to be in a spectacular position. Now the question is, can he hold off from this attack that Bly is formulating for him? There is no gas being mined for Bly, so it's just pure slow Lings.
Cancel the base.
Yeah, he's looking
to cancel a base down of his own.
I like that. Yeah, just cancel the base. This is something that's very good in ZVZ.
From Guru, though, so should be fine.
Yeah, he should be more than fine, especially pulling some workers too, just to help solidify his defense. I like that. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, Guru's going to hold this no problem here. So a little bit of he's going to be a little bit behind economically is Bly compared to that of Guru, as that natural base is quite a bit ahead. In fact, it's about to finish now for Guru. He'll not only have mining at this gold base, which will exponentially favor him.
It depends how long these Lings can keep the workers off the mineral patch.
That's the thing, too.
If they keep them off the whole time, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and there are more Lings, but the Queen here is going to join the fray. Now, we know also Bly's micro is spectacular, so he may have relatively equal Lings, but he could definitely out-micro. We've seen that there. A lot of the Lings in the natural are gone.
2 workers. 3 workers?
Oh, no.
Oh, just about. So worker count ahead for Bly now. Base should be finishing up shortly. I think overall they're about even. I give
All
to
worker
Guru
counts
there
even
because he has-
now. I mean, it's negligible, especially with the mining
Yeah.
gold base
Guru
already.
does have speed on the way though, but Bly has a roach horn coming in, and roaches on this map are actually really good because of all the small chokes. If you can get across the map without being attacked by lings in the two small areas that there is space, you're in a pretty good spot.
Yep, absolutely. Also, something that we've seen Bly do. I mean, he likes to do the two base plays against other Zerg players. We saw in the previous game he tried that for a bit, but then he likes to transition to a third base. And sometimes when he saturates the third base, much like he does in ZVP, he'll just go for straight aggression. Once the Roach Warren pops up, he'll usually get Lair and then Roach Speed. But in ZVP, he does it a little bit differently, especially on a map
of going roaches all day, Bob.
Yeah, I think so
this
too.
This is a Baneling on the other side for Guru. Oh no, those aren't good against roaches. Oh, but Bly lets the lings in. Feels Zerg.
Yeah, feels Zerg, man. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Well, either way, the roaches do pop out, so the jig is up as far as the composition of Bly is concerned. But now the main key is not losing his workers to the lings that are running towards the natural of Bly. Bly is going to defend, actually, with these roaches, as long as he doesn't let them run towards the main base and run around like a chicken with his head cut off. Now, it comes to a point, though, how effective is this going to be for Guru? More lings streaming across the map. What more kills can he get? These roaches are putting in so much work, and they're not going to be killed anytime soon by these lings unless Bly loses consciousness or something.
Yeah. But quite a few lings out. Bly would have to step out and get surrounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No roach horn going down for Guru, and oh wait, there it is now. It just started. If he doesn't get this hatch, I feel like Bly's in a really good position. Oh,
I think so too, but that's so many lings element. Where are the roaches? Are there no more roaches on the way? No lings on the way.
Some of them pop in the wrong position. Well, I guess he wants just some buffer for the front of these roaches. A little bit out of position here is Bly.
But not so bad. He might lose his natural though, and that could be devastating. Right now, he actually has a significant supply lead over that of Guru with these roaches in tow. But that one more wave of these lings can take out this natural base, and I think overall that will be quite worth it.
Well, Bly could just jump up to the front choke here.
Yeah.
And hold there at this point.
Yeah, create a wall. So he needs to do that. He has enough units to do so. Just needs to move there.
Well, Guru is taking out the rocks though, which would be counterattack potential through the back.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ravager behind the gold base. I didn't see this whole time. How long has it been up?
I don't know.
Killed a couple.
It only has one kill, but nonetheless, it's being quite annoying.
Should stop all mining too.
Yeah.
If he focuses, I guess he's just gonna kill lings. Oh, he's gonna hit a worker. Nice.
Nice.
That queen. Oh, it's gonna get close. Roach is in the middle.
All right, now looks like Bly's army is moving across the map with some queens as well. Gonna try to put some aggression on towards the natural base. This is actually looking really good for Bly so far, guys. As that aggression really delayed a lot of time.
Come in. Can they get the hit?
Focus fire.
Oh, focus.
Okay, that queen's really low health and will be forced to retreat, but these roaches are left largely uncontested. Although there are roaches and Ravagers available for Guru. Another queen moving into the fray to help Bly and initiate this attack. Slow lings at that for Bly moving in. Also to help.
Ravager takes 2 biles to the face.
It does.
Gets healed up by the queen though.
Yeah, pretty nice. Now this force is a little bit too many roaches, I think, here, Element. Reinforcing forces are popping out. Oh, wow, that's...
Whoa.
These players don't like each other, I don't think, guy. No, I don't think they do, man.
I believe in a thing called no GGs.
Well, Bly didn't GG either, so...
Yeah, no. That's the whole series in a nutshell.
Well, ties it up.
Bad game. You say Bly's it up?
I said Bly's it up.
Wow, nicely done, Bob.
Showing your bias, man.
Yeah. And he Bly's the series up.
Well, he technically did. But yeah, the series is tied up now, guys. 1-1, this best of 3 in Go4SC2's August finals. Brought to you by ESL and Gauntlet SC2. Follow the Gauntlet series at Gauntlet SC2 on Twitter.
Colton took it one step further and said we stream everything here from Apple products.
You like talking about Apple products a lot for a person who allegedly doesn't like Apple products. I gotta say, like, you're so obsessed about them. I don't know. I think you secretly love Apple. I think you do.
I just said Topher. I meant C-Tone. C-Tone said it in the chat. You took it one step further, I said.
Oh.
Come on, Bob. Give the times.
I guess I should check out chat here. See what's going down. Oh, people talk about the game previously there.
So far, very fun series, I must say.
Oh, I see C-Tone's post now. In case it's macOS to stream from everything. That's funny.
We actually use the PS4 Pro because we're going to be switching to 4K with that system. Apparently the Bobbin let us in on that.
Topher says, I'm not playing tomorrow. I'm in the right league normally, but I haven't laddered this season. Well, step it up, Topher. Gotta ladder it up, get some games in. Get you in on an amateur hour event. That'd be epic, actually. If Topher, big supporter of this channel, it'd be awesome to have him participate, to cast Topher Doll. That'd be amazing.
Here it is, guys. People are getting all worked up over this golden guy, but I've been in Platinum League for over a month now. Hashtag let's not fair. Hashtag feels bobbin', man. Join in on me, Bob.
Okay. I love that quote too. That's so dumb. Or quote, I mean that tweet that you made, but or the bobbin made, I guess.
I'm pretty sure it's an accurate representation. Yeah. What do we got here? Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Murphy forgot about hashtag the bobbin. Hashtag me, hashtag pitch perfect. Hashtag UFC is scripted. Hashtag blows the lids off.
Hashtag UFC is scripted. Oh, you're such a troll. You always say that about UFC.
And the last one for right now. Wait, did I click the wrong button? I think I clicked the wrong button. Feels Bob, man.
Follow the bobbin on Twitter. That's 1x. Oh, it's 1x bobbin. Bobbin with 1b, right? And then
1x the bobbin x1. As it turns out, licorice is not effective as armor. Hashtag broken promises. Hashtag don't eat my bat suit. Hashtag Bope lives on. Hashtag the candy man can't. Hashtag seemed legit. Bobbin loves those hashtags, that's for sure. And let's get one more here. Just because we're waiting on these guys to load on up. Appears my ladder games are the basis for the How It Feels portion of Nice Username series. Hashtag Bobbin's working it.
Oh man.
Anyways, is your Skype over there working?
Nope. Hit up that reset element on the Skype while we start this game.
Hit up that fantastic. I'm gonna jump into game number 3 here, Bobin.
All right, cool. To the north, we have the red Zerg player. Taking the last game, it is Bly. And to the south, we have the green Zerg player. Taking the first game of this series, it is Guru.
Very nice.
It is now
I feel
tied
some Bly
1-1.
Cheddar coming in here. Oh, and it is the Bly Cheddar. Oh, good. Good.
We got Bly Cheddar on the way?
See. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we do. Oh, we
He's
do.
going to do the fantastic Baneling attack.
Oh, and a hatch first coming out of Guru. Oh.
Here's the question, though. Is it going to be hatch into 2 more workers? Let's see, Bob. Overlord. Do the worker. Worker! Is there another worker on the way? Is there another? He's holding money, so probably not. Probably not, Bob. Still, though, that's already greedy enough. He made that worker. Oh, gas before pool. Oh, my God, Bob. This is terrible.
Yeah, very greedy opener from Guru. He did get gas before pool. Hatch first, of course.
He could have made one more worker, and then it would have been as bad as it could be. But this is bad.
Still bad. It's next level bad, but not quite next level bad.
It's the second nexus of levels.
Second level. Either way, Bly is getting speed. Speed is being researched right now, but I guess not even quite a quarter of the way done.
Reproduction tab. Come on, give them insights they don't know. Come on, Bob. Dig deep. I said people can read the production tab, Bob. Give them the insights they don't know about.
Oh yeah, you have production tab up for once. Okay.
Dig deep here, Bob. Dig deep.
I just assume you never have it up, Element. I can't see right now.
You are the one who does this type of play. What do you got for us?
What, sorry?
You got nothing for us.
Well, why are we using Skype? We have to stop using Skype, I think.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Bob, man. Bob's computer goes out every 10 seconds. Hashtag potato computer.
Pretty much.
Oh, boy. Do you have the Razer thing installed? Maybe we should switch over.
The Razer software, I probably don't even have that installed right now on this PC.
Okay, well, let's focus on this game for now.
Okay.
Just turn your volume up 200%. So, a couple Banelings 4 actually being made outside of the base here. Speed on the way for This is actually getting pretty unfortunate for him. Overlord did see some links on the other side, so at least he had some type of heads up. Might just lose the base if Bly wants to be careful about this. Oh, those lings are way out. Oh no! Oh, huge connection. I don't know if he wants to use his Banes to break the front. Spine being made behind. Might need one more Bane here Yeah, a couple more on the way. Perfect. That spine's gonna go down shortly after. Oh, he's broken the front, Bob. I don't think there's enough to hold here. And he doesn't even use the Bane. Spine's gonna get focused down before it completes. Roachhorn's never, or Baneliness never gonna finish here. Oh, this Bane's gonna get the connection of. No, don't blow it up on that. That would be bad. Or just keep walking around with it. That also works. I like that play. Okay. Oh. No. Might need to use this Baneling at some point. There we go. Oh yeah. This one's over, Bob. Put this one in the books. GG. Oh, Bly with the smiley face. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, I don't even know what to say about this one, Bob. He's clearly happy. It's also clearly over. Let's get out of this game. I'm gonna call Bob back up here, guys. Seems to be dying on a...
Hello? Alright.
Hey.
Back? Okay, cool. Yeah. Got pretty bad there. Actually, I'm downloading Razor Comms now just in case as a backup if Skype keeps dying on me, so... but either way, that was a pretty insane game, actually. So the one base aggression, I mean, we pretty much called it in the beginning. It was a pretty aggressive build opening from more Bly Cheddar, as we call it, where Guru was almost as greedy as it got. There was only one step more greedy than he could have been, but it was marginal at best. And it looked pretty bad for Guru right from the outset. And Bly wins the series and moves on. Let's check out the brackets here, guys. This is the Go4SC2 August finals. A lot of money on the line. First place gets €300. Second place gets €150, and third place gets €75. So yeah, it means a lot to these players, especially in online warriors such as Bly. He definitely likes participating in those online cups. This is where he makes his, makes his dough. So what does this bracket have to say for itself, Element? Who won these series? This series did go on for quite some time. We have Keen defeating Art in the quarterfinals. Move on to the semifinals. He will face Bly, so it'll be Keen versus Bly. Snoot defeated SBR, and Strange defeated Koss. So Snoot also defeated Strange, though, in the semifinals. Made quick work of him by the looks of it. And Snoot, your Copa America champion, is in the finals, waiting for the winner of Keen versus Bly. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Read up on the chat here while we wait for this next one. Oh, God.
What's chat say, Element? Let's take a look. I'll take a look here. We got in chat. Guru has a rivalry with everyone. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know too much about Guru. Good player, though. Very good player. Also big shout out to Guru for participating in this event. He's very fun to watch. Tovernall, praise the bobbin. Oh, man. That's great. Candyman says, "Oh wow, shots fired." I don't know what that's in relation to. Did you say something?
Bobbin posts.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because Candyman was in one of them.
Oh. Gotcha.
The licorice suit. Hashtag the Candyman can't.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I remember that.
I think I even put the X1s in there because the bobbin has the X1s.
Yeah.
Which means you're hardcore, Candyman. That's all it means. Anyways, showing the bracket there. I didn't actually scroll down. Now I feel bad about that, so I'm gonna go scroll down really quick. Just look at that again. Snoot already in the finals. Keen versus Bly here. So that's interesting.
Yeah, looks like it. Keen versus Bly. In fact, that's the last of the semifinals, as Snoot made very quick work out of Strange. Would love to have seen that series, how that one went about, but Snoot is waiting in the finals for the winner of this upcoming series. Right. Well, I have comms installed as backup element. Should we choose to switch over to that? I'm going to try logging into that. We used to use this.
Is that what you were doing there?
Yeah. Yeah, that's so I went quiet for a bit. Had to install our backup voice over IP software here. As Skype does get emo.
Rip Bob.
On my computer.
I don't have it installed on the second setup. So yeah.
Oh, wait, what are you saying? So you actually don't have it installed?
No, I remember I have a minimalist setup on the streaming PC.
Oh, that's right. So I installed it for no reason, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Either way, we'll use it next time. Then we'll just make do. I'll let you know if you start cutting out too much again. We'll just restart Skype. That often works. I'm not sure why it does it, and it does it when there's a lot of like action happening all the time too. It's so dumb. It's a weird connection.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, as long as you guys can hear me fine. I just don't like, if I can't hear you, I end up stepping on what you're saying sometimes. So yeah, Keen versus Bly will be the next best of 3. Going to be loading that up fairly shortly.
There we go. Jump in on me, Bobin.
Okay, I will do that. As requested. Okay. Also, guys, a reminder, a little public service announcement. Tomorrow is the Amateur Hour event debut right here on the Gauntlet channel. So hit up that follow button, get notified when we go live. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time, that's 12 p.m. CDT, we will have 4 noobs battle it out for a $50 prize pool. That is 4 gold and platinum players battling for this $50 prize pool provided by C-Tone and the Gauntlet crew, of course. Follow the Gauntlet series on Twitter at Go4SC2 for all the latest information regarding the Gauntlet channel and Gauntlet series of events. And it's going to be awesome. Just casting we're going to have so much fun. I mean, we have lots of cool stuff planned. A lot of stuff I'm actually still working on. So as soon as this event's done, I'm just going to be trudging away at all this stuff. It's going to be a fun event. A lot of cool stuff that you guys, memery and stuff you guys see. We're cranking it up. Next level kind of thing for this event. It's going to be loads of fun. It'll be fun games to watch because low-level players do unconventional things. And it's still StarCraft, so it's always going to be awesome nonetheless. And we're definitely going to have a good time doing that. It'll be 4 players, double elimination, GSL group stage style. And to crown our champion. First place gets 40 bones, second place gets 10 bones. And that's how it's done. It'll be pretty exciting to see for sure. It's a new series, Amateur Hour. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah. A couple things going to be under that umbrella.
Yeah, we'll do different things. Not always platinum gold. Could be other things too, like just bronze leaguers or other things too, which have yet to be determined. But
just other things.
Other things too.
2 of them.
Cryptic.
Yeah. In particular.
Yeah.
Details not given.
All right, guys, we're loading up the map. Game number 1 of New Gettysburg, Bly versus Keen, coming at you right now for the Go4SC2 August finals. I'm Bobby Awesome. With me is Element. Joy to be here with you guys today. All the good to see people talking it up in chat too. Always a joy to read that whenever I have a spare moment.
Take it away, Bobin.
All right, to the southwest side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Bly. And to the southeast side of the map, we have the blue Terran player hailing from Korea. It is Keen.
Observer players.
Well, what'd you do?
Oh, I just
Failed hard?
gave the
Story of your life?
gave the people the observing of their lifetime.
Gotcha. You showed like the fog of war, didn't you?
No, I showed everything.
Okay.
Pretty much the whole map. Anyways, Bly gonna look for a hatch first here. It does seem this is probably the map to do it on because of the very easy to wall off 1 supply depot wall station. Indeed. Bob, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, just making sure. You just let me know if it ever starts to cut out. And on this side, it looks like we're going to have a Reaper opening from Keen. Keen on seeing what he can do here towards Bly.
Absolutely. I expect the Reaper to be popping out very shortly as the refinery is mining gas. But no 3-Rex Reaper for us, unfortunately. I would like to see more players do it. It's because every player does it slightly differently. Some like to proxy it, some don't. And some commit to it, some don't. Some will just use it as a way to expand, get their CC, maybe punish the Zerg a little bit. It all depends on the map, of course, too. This would be one of the maps I don't think it would be very good on, as it's not a lot of cliff space to hop up and down on.
Yeah. I normally I don't agree with what you say, but this time you're spot on, Bob.
You almost never agree with what I say.
Normally that's wrong.
That's not true.
This time you're semi-right. Anyways, got that Reaper coming out. Almost there.
All right, let's talk about a little bit what happened earlier today too, guys. Bly did just defeat Guru 2-1. Very exciting ZVZ, most certainly. But the first series of the day that we casted was Bly versus Alive. Bly versus Alive, guys. Alive, the Africa Freaks Korean Terran powerhouse. He was pretty much their ace player. I mean, they did okay throughout the multiple seasons of Pro League this year. And I think he was probably their best player, if I think about it. It's either him or Curious, I think. Yeah, it's probably him, though, as far as Pro League is concerned. He definitely performed pretty well in Star League as well. Better than expectations, I guess I should say, for Alive. But anyway, Bly defeated Alive in pretty impressive fashion. Cheesed him out the first game, failed in a cheese the second game, but then played a standard game in the third. And took that one in very impressive fashion in what was a spectacular series.
We've got a super greedy opening here for Keen. 3 CC already, full Marine King. 3 CC before the hatch of the Blyster even.
Yeah, I like it. Well, there's the hatch going down now for Bly, but it definitely like the little bit of a economic risk that Keen's taking.
Hellions too. Wow, not a tank, not somebody that can defend a big push, but Hellions. My goodness.
Man,
Wall
imagine if the
completely
roaches
open.
were on the way. This would be pretty bad.
Oh, this would be a double G's.
It would be double G's. Double G all the way.
Double Jesus. Yeah. Oh, the Lings catch the Reaper. Nope, they don't because they're bad. And they should feel bad. I'd feel bad if I was them.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? But you don't. You wouldn't. What am I saying? You just cannon rushed a fan the other day. Somebody who enjoyed your work. And they said it to you while playing a game against them. And then you cannon rushed them. Poor person, scarred for life. Probably like building, like training like Batman did after his parents got killed. He's like, you're probably training his whole life. And then one day, the reckoning will come upon you, Element.
Here's my thoughts on that, Bob. I figured I'd do the most heinous play I know. Give him the chance to get a little salty.
Okay.
And let him be in on the experience. You know?
Oh, be in on the experience. Like, be part of the daily sodium intake stuff. Like,
yeah.
Like, feel
yeah,
that.
What
Feel what they feel.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I don't think he's going to see it that way, Element.
Well, I couldn't let him know afterwards, so.
Because he blocked you.
Blizzard's fault. No, it's because there was, until today, you couldn't talk to people afterwards.
These are all things that Element's saying.
I mean, you don't talk to people anyways,
Nope.
so.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure you have everybody muted. Globally.
No, I don't. I'll GG. Actually, I have multiple Gs.
After you beat them, you type out the GGs. They just try and leave the game, but you don't let them. You follow them around. Terrible person, Bob. Anyways, Lings are going to jump in here, get shot by a tank, die. Never live to see what they could have been. Their full
almost got
potential
one
never
green,
realized. Could have been Bane's. Could have been the killing blow. Who can say?
Who can say? Well, 1-1 on the way here for Keen as the third base is still not mining for Bly. What is Bly up to?
Bob,
there it is.
It doesn't matter.
Nidus
we
worm.
have the Nidus Worm coming in right now. Roaches and Queens on the way. Roach speed halfway done. I'll let you take it away.
All right, but there's a pretty good setup. Keen is keen to what is happening here.
Kills the
Siege tank will siege up. Queens do pop out. Transfuses immediately on top of this. A Nidus Worm, and can Keen stop this? Worker's forced to be pulled. There's not a lot of bio here to deal with this
Tank
either.
doing some friendly.
Oh, some of the Queens do go down. Only a couple roaches popping out there. Some more do come, but that tank on the low ground is putting in so much work, Element. And there's not much left here available for Bly to keep this attack sustained. I think this is a pretty solid hold. Looked a little bit scary there for a second, but all those
15
roaches
workers went down.
were late.
But 15 workers went down, but you got to remember the upgrades are on the way. Stim's done, combat shield's done, 2 tanks, medevacs are already out. As long as he adds on a couple more production here, production facilities, his third CC can easily account for whatever he lost, and should be fine. In fact, he's in a pretty good position.
Yeah, as he did say, he did lose some SCVs, but to what end? He has triple command center. He has the mules, pumping out more SCVs as we speak. He's perfectly safe. He knows he can't get busted in through the front door. Gonna likely float over his third command center to the third base, secure that as well once more units pop out, maybe even some Liberators too to help secure the area, maybe even put on some aggression on towards Bly's side of the map. I mean, if Liberator popped behind his base, or any of his bases for that matter, what can he do? He has nothing here to deal with it except for a single queen in each base. So I'm definitely liking the position of Keen so far.
Yeah, I'll agree with you for this one time. Anyways, Burrow coming in and Burrow movement. So we've seen this play before, and it wasn't too successful last time. But you know, maybe this is way out. Maybe it works on ladder. Who knows? What I can tell you is 2-2 is not yet on the way. In fact, the armory was a little bit late. It feels like. Where is that being built?
Yeah, it's just getting down out the master base.
Right in the middle. Yeah. So whatever advantage he could have had, still gonna have it, but capitalizing on it for a super advantage isn't going to happen, really.
Yep, now the third base does go down here for Keen. He's going to start mining from that immediately, throwing down some mule hammers as well as a couple roaches, a little roach hit squad moving towards the third base, seeing what they can see. I think they're just going to really scout that the third base is down, maybe pick off a worker or two. In fact, they will. Look at this. Oh, they get hit and punched in the face by a couple siege tanks, though, which will negate the effectiveness of these roaches, and they will be not long for this world. Oh, they do have burrow movement, though. Something. Maybe even force a scan here and there. It splits them up pretty smartly. I like that. That's very crafty from Bly.
Yeah. Good stuff, Bob.
Oh, we got a nice worm going down right in front of the third base. Now repositioning the whole army is Keen to try to deal with this, but we have some roaches sharking their way into the natural base. Again, to further pick off a couple workers here and there. And that's exactly what he needs to claw his way back further into this game. But in the meantime, in the north, there's a drop from Keen trying to pick apart this fourth base as it's forming. Will they get it? Super close. These roaches are trying to focus down these Marines. Oh, so close, but at about 50
He
health.
did already cancel that once, by the way.
He did?
That's the
Oh.
second time it's gone down.
All right, well, I missed that one. But
I did catch you with the Sado vision.
the Nidus Worm did nothing at the third base of Keen. As expected, it was pretty well seen. But we still have these sharking roaches in the main base buying their time.
Yeah. Someday.
Yeah,
Once
someday.
a battle happens, that's when I expect it to come out.
Well, for sure.
Wow,
because there's
lots of
sword
Marines.
too.
They're going to cancel his base again, Bob.
Yeah, that is too many Marines. But it is
Oh,
spotted
Nidus
by
Worm in the
Bly.
back.
He doesn't have enough roaches here to deal with these Marines, and I think he knows.
No, he's got them all in the Nidus, Bob. And they're going to jump out. Roaches in the third. Nidus Worm in the main.
All right, the Nidus is popping now in the main base. There's nothing here. The roaches do, the burrowed roaches in the main base do pop out
One
to
roach
help
in the Nidus
extend
Worm.
the damage.
Will
but
he come out of the Nidus Worm?
weird,
Who can
Bly's a whole
say?
bunch of roaches actually engaging in the low ground. The tank shelling away at a lot of them, losing a few here and there, but he sharks them away yet again, splitting up some to the net third base, some to the natural, and still has the Nidus Worm, which actually just did get taken out in the main base. So he's trying to split apart the attention of Keen as much as he can, and he's doing a pretty decent job of it so far.
Oh, if he used these roaches in the third, he'd have done so much damage, but he didn't get them out in time. And now it's a little bit late. I'm not going to get as much damage as I could have got done. Worker count on the lead now for Keen. And that fourth Giga canceled. He's going to go for it again, but it's going to cancel again, I feel. Queen's not in front, so... Oh, actually not focusing the Nidus Worm. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of roaches, Element.
Getting a little dicey.
It is getting a little dicey. There's nothing left to defend at the third base for Keen, as Keen's natural base is well secured. He has a couple siege tanks, a good wall.
He does deny the fourth again, so that's nice on his side. And gonna kill some workers here is Bly.
A lot of work.
Hot pick up,
Oh,
hot pick up
up.
the rest. There we
Nice.
go. And those workers stimming in for the win.
Well, I think that ends the drop shenanigans from Keen, though, and he could secure his fourth base, I think, for real this time, for Bly.
Yeah, kill this tank making building. Nobody needs that.
Yeah, just the infrastructure alone that he's ending here, and the mining time that he's eliminating as well, plus the workers he already killed with this roach
He's down to
squad.
47.
Pretty good.
He had an advantage just a little while ago, and now he's oh, those mules. That's a little.
Oh, he's gonna hop right into the tank. First damage goes down. Oh, he focuses down the tank immediately. There's one more tank
Although
though
I'm
in the
not
natural
sure if
base.
that's-
Oh, his scan goes down to try. I'm surprised he didn't throw down. Where's his? He lost a missile turret earlier on. I'm surprised he didn't drop one immediately or scan earlier on as soon as he saw the roaches burrow. But now he did clean up most of the roaches at the third base, and they will all get cleaned up eventually. There we go. Well, we do have another hit squad of roaches moving towards Keen's third base. The attacking does not end. The aggression is nonstop, but we have another drop at the fourth base. Newly forming fourth base of Bly, but I'm not sure it's enough to burst damage this down. There's a lot of roaches sitting at the third base for Bly to defend it. Oh, actually, no, he cancels it. That's weird. He could have defended that with these roaches. Why would he cancel it?
I don't know. The roaches are right there beside it.
Yeah, I mean, they were at the third base. They were quick to respond, going towards the fourth base.
We've got roaches in the third again, by the way, Bob.
Of Keen, yeah. Oh, some friendly fire damage actually going down on these SCVs too. Pretty devastating to Keen's economy. Let's look at the worker count actually overall. 45 SCVs to the 63 drones. Definitely puts the economic position of Bly quite strongly. But now this drop is trying to get some damage done. But so many roaches here to deal with this, and Bly has
Look at all those fungals. My
Wow.
goodness.
a lot of. I don't want to see some Ravagers now to help supplement this. But a little bit low in gas is Bly overall. He's floating over 1,000 gas, in fact. And there the fungal will end this drop. I just really looking back though, the biggest mistake so far in this game was Bly canceling that fourth base this last time. He didn't need to. It was almost done. His health would have taken a lot longer from one drop of Marines, one medevac worth of Marines, and then he had roaches right there to help defend it. There's no reason to cancel that, none whatsoever. It wasn't anywhere near dying. That's weird. I guess
You know,
maybe a little
I mean,
bit of
just-
a reaction, and it was
He was attacking in 2 places. Maybe just thought his attention was too split and didn't want to risk it, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah. So a big move out of bio come on here. The one thing I like is that there's so many Marines that these fungals are gonna put in the work.
Oh, we got a Nidus,
you
another
like to
Nidus
say.
building in the main base. Is there going to be a reaction from Keen? Does Keen know? He does. He's reacting, sending some bio in towards it right
the
now.
fungal bomb.
And he's cooked up too! Oh, 6 fungal going down. A lot of forces here, but there are no Ravagers to help capitalize on this.
Oh,
But
so many
still a healthy
tanks.
number of roaches. Oh, another
Get
fungal
back.
going down. A lot of these Medivacs and tanks. But can he close the distance? Well, that is a lot of tank element and not a whole lot of bio to deal with them, as these roaches do have to tank the hits just to get on top of the tanks and punch him in the face. And
He needs the biles. Oh, there's a nice one. He needs more of those. That, what you just saw there, is what he needs more of. That is the thing. Nidus pops up in the main, like you said. Anything coming out? Nothing coming out.
Yep, we do have another Nidus. Did get cleaned up earlier on, though, of course.
Where did those infestors go? Did they all die? I thought they moved back.
Where are the infestors? Did they all die?
That's the
I
exact
think
question
so.
I just asked. Oh, I thought the infestors lived. That'd be unfortunate. I mean, I guess I could press the units tab. Yeah, there's only one left, so they all must have died. Wow. Terrible. Terrible damage. Terrible. Alright, so he's gonna get the force cancelled once again. I believe Bob's dead here, so I'm gonna give him another call. Nidus does pop into main, nothing in it, so that's not gonna get much work done. Roaches here on the third, also heavily outgunned, so not gonna get much work done. Bob, you back? Bob's probably dead forever, who cares? Anyways, these lots of Marines here, tanks as well. Does get focused down really quickly to the 2 tanks, and the hatch goes down, so even though he kills the army, he's not in a very good position. In fact, the army supply is in the lead for Keen. Look at that gas, too. Wow. Wowzers.
Yeah, Wowzers
Bobby back?
indeed,
There
element.
you
That
go.
fourth or third base is down now. A newly formed fourth base for Bly. Trying to
Hero
get something
Marine.
happening.
Dies for the cause, but it's what it is.
Yeah.
Overseer getting some contamination.
Yeah,
on this,
contaminate. I love it. It looks so weird too.
This base.
When it's flying with contaminate on it.
Yeah, it should actually, if it's flying and it gets contaminated, it should just fall to the earth and blow up.
Yeah, it should stop it from moving, I think.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. Not entirely useful, but kind of cool nonetheless.
Well, I think it just fall from the sky and die, but you know, balance.
Just insta-kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
David Kimba can only do so much.
Yeah, it looks like Keen is starting to run away with this game a little bit. Just applying so much pressure on Bly's side of things. Taking out that third base was a really big deal. Also, that fourth base. His initial fourth base so many times, delaying it over and over again. I think Bly was fine with it losing the fourth base multiple times, but
there it is.
it got a little bit out of hand for him on this situation. And his Roach sharking around did pretty good, and still on 3 bases. The fourth base just now being taken for Keen, and it's fully saturated at that. So his economic position is going to start skyrocketing compared to that of Bly. Now these Roaches, I think the main problem with those engagements, he had the fungals available, but no bile. Remember, Element, what's the best thing with fungal? Fungal bile. It has to be together. You can't have just fungal. You can't have just bile. You need fungal bile. And that's the only way to...
Broodlords are pretty good.
Well, with the Roaches, I mean, to close the distance, they couldn't punish the tanks, right? Because they had to close in on the bio, chase the bio, but while they're doing that, while they're shelling at bio, they're getting shelled at by tanks. They eventually clean up the bio, and they have to close the distance with the tanks. The tanks have armored tanks, by the way, which can be picked up by medevacs.
Oh, God,
he lost so many Roaches,
massacre.
and it was pretty much it. Yeah, and look at this, more Roaches getting killed. And we have Ultralisks on the field here to defend this newly formed fourth base of Bly. But we're seeing reflected in the supply. 165 in favor. 165 supply to 115 supply of Bly. Definitely in favor of Keen. Another drop going in towards this fourth base as he's splitting the attention of Bly with a drop in the third and fourth. And main, we have Terran absolutely everywhere. In fact, look at a disproportionate amount of force to deal with the main drop, which was just 2 units. And this looks like this base is going to go down for Bly. It's looking pretty bad right now for our Red Zerg player.
Yeah, does get some Roaches into the main base, but he thinks he's gotten himself in.
Well, they're not doing nothing.
Players keeping him there. Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't shooting anything. Nothing of consequence.
Of the things that could be done, none of them had been. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm very. Wow, so articulate, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Either way, this drop.
Oh, the
Oh,
fungal
whips the
misses.
fungal. I like
Can
it.
you get? Oh, I was trying to bait it. Oh. Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, now he's building more Ravagers. This is more Ravagers he had than his initial engagement earlier on this game. That would have quite possibly turned the tides in his favor, but it's not to be. It was not to be in that case, and he's going to try to claw his way back to this game. But look at the strong economy that Keen is enjoying right now. Although his own third base is mining out natural and main completely. So this will largely be a one-base mining operation for Keen unless he secures a fifth base sometime soon, which I would expect him to float over his natural or his main if he needs to do so. But he doesn't need to do so. He knows he's in a commanding position at 170 or 183 supply to the 89 of that of Bly. This is all Bly has, guys. I mean, as good as these ultras are, they can't take on this amount of army. Look at, we got Thors, a lot of tanks, Liberators even joining in on the fray, just to close the distance you're losing units. And he doesn't have enough to seal the deal, that's for sure.
Bobby's right, guys. Once in his life.
Multiple times, every day.
Nice. Oh, Bile hits.
Oh yeah.
About as good as it could be, but I mean, you have ultras that don't have the complete upgrades against Bio that does have complete attack upgrades. Gets the 2 libs, that's nice. It's cute. It's cute stuff. But I don't think there's enough here. You could get a nice highlight Bile, but I think this is the GG push.
Yeah, it's about to be curtains as soon as his base is taken out. And Bly knows what's up. He knows he's lost this game, but like a champion, he's just holding it in for all hope. I mean, I come to a point in a game like this, I don't think it's even hope. I think it's just for his own personal, just to vindicate himself, to say, hey, I tried everything I could have.
Yeah.
And
I mean, maybe he's thinking, you know, what do I want to do on this next map?
Yeah.
What's the plan here?
Definitely the case. Keen takes game number 1 of this best of 3 in the Go4SC2's August finals, brought to you by ESL and Gauntlet SC2. I'm Bobby Austin, with me is Element, and we'll be heading to game number 2 very shortly. And the winner of this series will face Snoot in the finals. The finals is actually I clicked on it and I didn't look. It is a best of 5. So this is still a best of 3, but the finals will be a best of 5. Exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, that is is what it's pretty good.
Also a reminder, guys, tomorrow we are live at 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 12 p.m. CDT. 12 p.m. CDT for the Amateur Hour, brought to you by Gauntlet SC2. $50 on the line as 4 noobs, complete nubbins, will battle it out for that prize pool. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Double elimination groups, GSL style. And we'll be giving them the, because noobs need love too, man. Blizzard said it before. There's a lot of players out there, noob level, you could say. I noob level, just for lack of a better term, but bronze to diamond, you could say, and who are what's considered the casual players. Okay, I'll join in on you.
I don't have to say it anymore. Nice.
No, well, I always have it open to I'll try to always have it open so I can see. We got a lot of observers in this. Well, I guess 3 are us.
Yeah. Yeah. Half of them are us, Bob.
Yeah. Oh man. Either way, so we have noobs need. Blizzard has mentioned before I'm stuttering my brain out here. That the large majority of players who play StarCraft are casual. They either play co-op mode way more than they play competitive, like on ladder. And there's a lot more people that just play the campaign more than any other mode too. And I know that from experience. You could see that there's a large community of people who watch StarCraft, but in like YouTube, on YouTube VODs. You may not see them on Reddit, you may not see them on Team Liquid, but they exist. They're out there. And so I think the existence of a series like this, that we really want to give it, we don't want to just phone it in. We want to do it properly. And tomorrow we're going to be doing it like we would a normal Gauntlet event. It's going to be pretty awesome. Have all the production, show these players some love as if they were pro players, afford them every effort we have, and it'll be definitely fun, and it can hopefully help grow and encourage players like them and others in future events to play more StarCraft 1v1s on ladder, and definitely and for the love of competition and just to have some fun together, because we have some pretty dang crazy stuff planned for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tune in. That's the moral of the story.
Just trying to find out. There's one setting that we use for your mouse. I'm trying to find it here really quick.
Oh, for the mouse, I would use it if I was there. The picture-in-picture PC.
Yeah, because I was doing it both before, but it'd be much easier if I had that. Try really quick. If I can't find it, we'll jump into this game. This might be it. I think this is it. Let's see.
All right, well, Element's figuring something out that I have no idea what he's doing. We have this game coming up right away, Bly versus Keen. Game 2, of course, Keen taking that first game quite handily. He's a very strong player from Korea, long-standing Terran, Korean Terran. You know, Code A staple, Code S staple to a certain degree. Playing in Pro League for, was he Africa Freaks or is he MVP? I don't even remember which team he's on him. I think he's Africa Freaks now.
All right, take it away, Bowman.
You're in? Okay, cool.
Yep.
To the north, we have the red Zerg player. It is Bly. Hashtag Bly on fire.
Nice.
And to the south, we have the blue Terran player. Taking game number 1. It is Commander himself, Keen.
Good stuff. You know your memes. You're on top of them memes.
All day, every day.
Oh, this guy in chat says diamond equals noob. Ouch. Way to go, Bob, insulting the people.
I did say, did I not say for lack of a better term? I think I qualified it. I said for lack of a better term. I don't mean diamond noob. I mean, I'm just saying,
Bob just insults everybody for lack of a better term, guys.
Technically.
Now you can't feel bad.
I mean, I'm not saying this noob. I'm just saying it's like for people who aren't semi-pro or pro. That's kind of what I mean by it. And I could include bastards on that list too, I guess.
Are you in diamond this season?
I am. Yeah.
Are you though?
I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah.
On Europe, where it counts?
Not in Europe.
Oh.
We're on Europe right now.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't played a game on Europe for a while. I don't think. Not on this account.
Yeah, that's true. Brothers, if you don't know, Bob used to stream a lot. Then he stopped streaming.
I streamed for like 2 days.
No, it was like 3 weeks.
2 years ago.
Every day. That was about 2 years ago too. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
My
I had the
internet
ESL
couldn't
tag
handle
up, but I don't remember doing that. But it's just been up the whole time. So that's cool. What do you got there, Bob?
Oh, I'm just looking to see what Bly is up to. He's the, as I mentioned before earlier in this event, he is the pace setter. Generally, the pace of the series is determined what Bly is doing. Everybody else is just along for the ride. Now, what is he doing? He has double gas in the main base, getting his lair up as we speak. Just in fact finishes. So what is his tech choice now, Element? No link. Actually, no. I'm saying link speed is complete. Has been complete for some time, especially on a map this size. We did mention in a previous series that he was in.
Wow.
Getting that link speed enables you to spread your links across the map a little bit better, so you could spot those drops and get some map control.
Shooting all over the place. What a fast camera moving player. This type of spam.
Are you on? Who are you on Vision right now?
I'm on both. In the picture by picture.
Oh, you got the picture by picture up. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Something we don't even do when we have two hands here a lot.
I know we should do it more often. And there's so many things we don't do. It's just because we don't do it. we have the option to do so. Picture in picture, picture by picture, picture in picture in picture. Also drawing on screen. We could do a lot of things. Sometimes we just don't.
Yeah. We need to get like a third and fourth observer.
Pretty much.
And a fifth. Where's Nixon when you need him?
Where's Nixon playing Overwatch? No, he's not even playing Overwatch. Sorry, what's that game on console again?
Destiny.
Destiny, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's playing.
Oh, that guy exploded.
Either way, with third base on the way here for Bly, about halfway done. As we said before, lair is complete. What is his tech choice? Mutalisk. So it's going to be Ling Muta. Is there going to be Bling? Where's the Bling, Bly? Come on. Come on, bruh.
Well, the thing about the Bling is...
Okay. So incomplete thought yet again? I guess that's the point. Oh, can't roll with Element because he'll just hit a brick wall on purpose just for funny.
Yeah.
It was just for like a chuckle from one person.
Just for funny. He had it. He had it there the first time. This is the nice view. You got the gauntlet on both sides. Two Hellions in the middle. Very symmetric. I like it.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Now securing a third base is Keen. The third base just now secured for Bly. I definitely like the position of Keen yet again, getting that third base. The delayed third overall, I think, for Bly, as he decided to opt up for quick lair tech as the Mutalisks are on the field now. They will move across the map, try to pick apart some of these workers, managing their way to the natural base of Keen and put this under assault, now forcing a reaction of Keen. Keen does not have a lot of anti-air here, Element, as he just has a handful of Marines and they're left back towards the natural base to defend. Now, the main brunt of Keen's army is pushing across onto creep towards Bly's side of the map, but he disengages, clearing off a couple creep tumors, but not too many, and will mosey his way on back home. Now, interesting, Bly reacted to this and sent his Mutalisks back home, but to what end? Was he going to engage with his Mutalisks on this army? He could be wrecking face right now in the economy of Keen, and he decides finally to get back. And
I mean, it was big enough of a threat that he decided he had to move back. Oh my god, this is not... Whoa, actually, that one tank shot did a lot of damage on his own unit.
Yeah, definitely a lot of friendly fire damage. That's it for the AA. The tank has to be lifted up and could very well be picked off very quickly by these Mutalisks. So, no, a little bit inattentiveness from Bly.
Oh, they're still going to get it.
Yeah, they do indeed. And
a lot of mules in the main.
Okay, but there's a missile turret up, plus some reinforcing.
He could probably just kill this base, actually. How many mutants does he have? About 5 more coming along the way. These lings could jump up top, make sure no healing happens. Let's see, Bob.
I don't know if he's enough DPS. It's pretty close, and these Mutalisks are really low in health, too. And, in fact...
Oh, but he has enough. He's going to jump right down.
Yeah, deciding to forego killing that base, deciding to kill whatever army that Keen has left. Actually, almost right on top of the production. The Marines are being picked apart one at a time. A couple mines do pop out.
He could definitely kill some more workers here if these limbs were paying attention.
Oh, the mines didn't even get the burrow in time. Nice focus fire from Bly. Managed to pick them apart before anything could happen there. That's it, man.
He's over the production.
Yeah, you're on the production with the Ling
There's only 5 Marines that can come out at a time.
Ling Muta, sorry.
Yeah, there's only 5 Marines that come out at a time, and he's got the production camped.
He's like, who needs, Banelings, I guess. Not him. That's it. GG's called. Bly takes game number 2, ties up the series 1-1 in the Go4SC2 August. And the Go4SC2 August finals, brought to you by ESL and ESL and Gauntlet SC2. I'm Bobby Austin. With me is Element, and we will be heading to game number 3 very shortly. Very well played from Bly. He just went straight for the jugular there. I think a little bit of a misstep from Keen overall. He underestimated. He didn't know what Bly was doing. He decided to push on the creep like he was just some other Zerg. Clear up some of that creep, maybe apply some pressure on the newly forming third base, but little did he know. Bly went for very, overall, quite quick mutas and got a decent number of them up. In fact, just enough, really, to make it all work. And because he didn't spend money on gas on building Banes. Imagine if he had just a few less Mutalisks. That could have ended very differently. Because a lot of his Mutalisks were very low in health, and that could have definitely snowballed if he had a couple less Mutalisks to start. So, very well played from Bly, as we'll move on to game number 3 right away. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll also be casting, as well, I said, tomorrow, 12 p.m. This channel right here. Hit up that follow button, the amateur hour. But also on Thursday, we'll be doing another Go4SC2, the one that's worth 150 points. I believe the one that's on every single Thursday. We'll be doing it, of course, same time, same place, as well, because we can.
Because we can.
Exactly. Within our power.
Just waiting on this invite here from the Blaster.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So Snoot is still waiting. He's been in the finals for, waiting in the finals for how long now? Like an hour? I don't know. He made it there pretty quickly. Shows you what skill. Well, he also I don't think he had the hardest way of getting into the finals either, compared to Bly. Bly had to face some pretty dang tough people. And they've, he beat Alive. What was that, 2-1? Then he beat Guru, that went 2-1. And now he's against Keen, and that's tied 1-1. So he's definitely
on me, Bobin.
He's definitely had one heck of a road on his way to the finals here, and only to have to face, if he wins the series, face Snoot in the finals. Definitely such a reward for beating Keen if he does so. All right, yeah, we are in the lobby now. Galactic Process is the map. Bly versus Keen, game 3 heading up right away. I'm Bobby Austin. With me is Element. Hope you guys are having fun. I actually turned off my phone just so Twitch wouldn't be open. I'm wondering if that was like slowing down my internet or something crazy. Could have been, who knows. And
probably not, but when you have sticks for internet, it might be.
When you have just potato skins for internet, it's
sending messages through the bottle back and forth with the USB drive in it.
Yeah. It was slowing down my Skype connection somehow, and I couldn't hear Element talk.
Speaking of USBs, I remember my first MP3 player was 32 megabytes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Mine was 2.
At no screen, had 2 buttons. You either played all of them in a row or pressed the other button and randomized it.
You had like one of those Yeah, those like what were they at a time? Like $30 or something? I don't even know.
No. This is when they first came out. This thing was like $140.
Really? I mean, 'cause I remember
like this was Gen 1. People were still using CD Walkmans at the time.
Yeah.
And then, I like iPods weren't even out at this point. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't believe so. Just to bring it all the way back.
I don't remember when
Yeah.
MP3 players first came out. I just remember when I first started seeing them in like the local Walmart and stuff.
Yeah, this was like you had the Walkman, and then I think like a year or two later, I might have even got that. Did I get it? I think I got that the mini Walkman, whatever Sony had. It came out. Remember that?
Nope.
It was like
Oh
a
yeah.
company
The
here.
one with the disc, right? Are you talking about
Yeah,
the disc
yeah.
one? Yeah. My brother had
Yeah.
one of those. Got it from Pepsi Points.
Oh, I had no such points, but
Oh man,
agree with
but
you.
yeah, that was awesome though. They played a lot of music, and their battery life was insane. That was a really good technology, but again, it was proprietary Sony technology, so they only they used it, and nobody else did.
Yeah.
It never went anywhere beyond that. That was really
take it away, Bob.
all right. To the south, we have the red Zerg player winning the last game in a very impressive fashion. It is Bly,
Yeah,
and,
it is Bly.
and to the north, we have the blue Terran player hailing from Korea. It is Keen.
Nice. Anyways, I remember how bad it was because I could get about 6 songs on it, and if I put them into potato quality, I could get about 12.
Oh yeah.
But I'd actually have to I think I had a version. Who knows how legit it was?
I remember it was a big deal when CD players, like the portable CD players, had MP3 capabilities, so you could burn MP3.
Oh yeah, you could burn a disc of like 100 songs or
200 songs. Yeah.
Yeah, some massive amount. Yeah, in fact, my Walkman had that, and I had discs to burn, and for some reason I decided it would be a good idea to buy this first gen.
It's kind of interesting that some people that may be watching right now may not even have ever owned a portable CD player or CD player for all we know. There could be some young people watching too,
Well,
or like
this
they may not even been alive. I don't know how long has iPod been around.
I think it was like 2002 or
Okay.
3 maybe, something like that.
I remember
mean, the
iRiver
the
came out
newer
first. Let that be
iMacs were
known.
like
iRiver
2000.
came first, and then Apple came out 6 months later or something with their iPod.
Yeah. Well, I think the first one was like just I think it was like even made by Toshiba or something like that.
Yeah, you might have
like
been
that.
because Toshiba had their Giga something series.
Or the hard drive was from Toshiba, and that's how they learned they could make it at that size. Anyways, I was gonna say I was on Reddit the other day, as I usually am.
Uh-huh.
Not a big surprise here.
You're-
oh God,
you're an
the
addict.
Reaper. Yeah, something like that. And a post was made saying that the kids I'm losing to in Halo nowadays weren't even alive when the first Halo came out.
Yeah, that's actually
Right? And I was like, oh boy, that's unfortunate. It's like, and I just like, that's enough internet for me for today. And then this,
I'm just gonna stare forlornly across
all
the
of a sudden
horizon.
there was a
now.
camera. All of a sudden there was a camera on me, and it went black and white, and the sad music played. And I was like, the memes have come back on me.
Yeah.
Feels very bad. Anyways, we got a layer on the way here, guys. Third base is down. Just ling speed, no baneliness or anything like that. Let me just confirm to make sure I'm not making stuff up here. Yeah, that's correct. And gonna get this Reaper. Does get it. Nice. I love that animation. A couple Marines out here should be able to push these lings back, or might give their life. That's only 5 lings. Ooh, that's a lot of Marine actually. Looks like he wants to do some type of double medevac push, perhaps with Stim.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree. There's no third CC on the way. It looks to be he's up to no good, is Keen, but Bly himself, as you did say, layers on the way, almost about to finish. Another gas going down. Actually, a third gas going down as well in his natural base. Double evolution chamber. I expect a bunch of roaches element, especially in this map. We've seen Bly do this before. He definitely likes the double pronged attacks, some from the northwest and some from the south, just to sandwich in that third base, cut off reinforcements from defending it, and while applying pressure from the northwest over and over on the potential third base of the Terran player. Now, there's no third base on the way anytime soon for Keen, at least not that we could tell. Maybe there is soon. Maybe he'll drop
Jump
them
in
out.
here, Bob. It looks like he's gonna go build one right now, or at least a depot, and then maybe a base after.
Maybe.
Bly's gonna start building some of these roaches as soon as this roach producing factory unit, destroying, crushing, mobilizing
Facility.
structure comes up.
Yep.
And if he doesn't, he might be in a little bit of hurt here. He is making 5 overlords though, and I think he should time it with a big push. Otherwise, this bio could do a lot of damage. In fact, we've seen this win games just because people weren't prepared for it. But I think he's just going to make non-stop roaches from here on out. His third base might not even get saturated further than this. And hit with this 1-1 speed timing. Which looks like it might be seconds ahead of Keen. So if he hits exactly on the time, at least the armor will be behind for Keen. So that could be interesting.
Well, exactly. Now we have this double drop from Keen moving across the map. Going to see what kind of damage maybe it can do. But it looks like Bly is pretty well positioned. A couple queens and a lot of roaches being pumped out. If anything, this will give Keen the heads up that roaches are on the menu here for Bly. And as you did say before, this third base, doubtfully it's going to be saturated too much more unless Bly decides to alter his plan due to what he sees from Keen. As we've seen him before, he'll moderately saturate it and just keep pumping out roaches and roaches. But he'll probably saturate slowly over time as he's initiating the push, as he often does. But the real story here is as soon as 1-1 finishes, this push should initiate.
And overlords.
Yeah.
And
roaches and overlords.
That's the plan.
That's pretty much all he wants to pump out right now.
Yeah, you can kill this
pretty good to have this amount. Yeah, he's killing creep, but this is a lot of roaches, and he will try to disengage. But there's an advantage to Keen here. He has these medevacs, could keep Bly at home longer than Keen wants, than Bly wants to. Bly wants to be attacking when his upgrades kick in, and I don't think he may get the opportunity unless he wants to lose his economy from this the threat of this drop.
Yeah, the thing is, at a certain point, there's going to be tanks out. There's going to be medevacs to micro these tanks, so he's got to go fairly soon, and he is actually just going to go for it now. Let his reinforcements deal with the drops. Might take a little bit of damage, but you know, roaches, they get worse and worse as the game goes on.
Yeah, you need to happen now.
Here we go, 3 queens. Queen's got to focus the medevacs, and they are now. It was a little bit late. Might actually lead to some extra damage being taken because of that. Oh god, please take that medevac. Both of them are asking to die. Rock's going down in the back, and R taking out third CC. Gonna take some damage here.
All right, yeah, there's nothing here to defend for Keen either, as a lot of these workers immediately get burst damage down.
And Burrow movement is finishing up right about now, Bob.
Okay, it's gonna be really close. There's a siege tank, and a second actually siege tank gonna be on the high ground. So these roaches are on a timer here if they want to get some damage done. There's a mine here too, so they're gonna get punched in the face. Only one does get that punch though. This bunker does fall immediately. This siege tank is gonna get picked up. Nice save from Keen. Has to keep it so close though.
Oh man, these roaches are just all dying, and Burrow now finishes a little bit early on my call there, and I don't know. This isn't looking too good in my opinion.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for Bly, although he has still quite a lot of army actually now busting in the front door as more roaches have joined the fray. No Ravagers on the menu here.
He's got some burrowed in the back there. Should unburrow those and might be able to do some more damage.
He's going to start
unburrowing. In fact, he's turning the tide here. Army value is getting super low for the Terran.
Yeah, he only has a couple tanks and almost no supporting forces, so he has to micro those mid-danks for all his worth.
Oh God, he didn't close the base
one tank element.
He left the base open.
Wow, that's absolutely devastating, but he's now starting to drop the mule hammer at his third base.
Oh god, does he not know his tank's about to be...
Oh, this is the second tank. Where's his attention, that element? He's not dropping across the other side of the map. Keen lost 2 tanks just to not lifting them up with his
It's over, Bob. It's over.
That's it. He has nothing left. I mean, sure, he's binding like crazy, but that's it. GG's call. Bly takes the game and the series, defeating Keen. Wow, defeating Keen, defeating Gru, and defeating Alive, all 2-1 this series to face the Copa America champion, the recent Copa America champion this past weekend, Snoot, in the finals for this Go4SC2 August finals. Wow. Wow. He guarantees himself 150 euro at minimum. He's guaranteed himself 150 euro and will... Actually, is there a third place match? I mean, if third gets 75 euro, how does that work?
Probably, actually.
Either way.
You tell me, you're the Evan.
Hunter, you're the element.
You're supposed to know this type of stuff as head of...
I don't pay attention to numbers. Anyway, so
advertisement.
300 euro for the winner, of course, and 150 euro for second place. So Bly is guaranteed, Bly and Snoot are guaranteed at least that much. So we're going to be heading into a ZVZ for the finals. How awesome is that, element?
You say third and fourth get the same amount? Is that what you just said?
Did I say what?
What did you say? I wasn't listening at all.
Oh, I was saying second and... who cares what I said? So Snoot and Bly are guaranteed for 150 euro at least. First place gets 300 euro. Double the amount. It's a lot of money, guys. A lot of schmeebs.
All the schmeebs. I don't think there's a third, fourth place match, at least on the brackets here, so maybe they'll just fix that up later.
Oh wait, no, there's 2. Well, I guess they're I know it now. It's third and fourth get 75 each. They must.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Gosh, the noobs we got a deal up here, guys. Sorry about that. Third, fourth, clearly they will there. Clearly.
All right, I'm going to
Oh,
take a look at the brackets. Give you guys a brief rundown of Snoot's way, as we've been following Bly this whole time. Snoot defeated Ziggy in the first round of 16. Then he oh, sorry, that's my bad. That's strange. Snoot defeated Kanji in the first round, then defeated SBR, and then defeated Strange.
Oh, wait. Did Ziggy not make it anywhere?
No, Ziggy got defeated by Strange.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Strange is good, man. He's like
Strange is good.
He's a Russian.
Either Strange is good or Ziggy is bad. I don't know. One of those two.
I don't know. It's either way. Snoot defeats Strange and moves on to the finals. And of course, we have Bly versus Snoot, another ZVZ, which is fine by me. The ZVZ we watched earlier on, Bly versus Guru, was extraordinarily entertaining.
Yes.
Thing indeed. All right, guys, I'm Bobby Austin. With me is Element. As a joy to be here with you guys today. I think I'm going to open up, see if there's chat going on. Although, of course, it disconnects, so I missed if there's a chat that did happen. Because, I don't know, I think it was... Because, I mean, this last couple of games, it hasn't lagged out since I turned off my phone. What are the odds? What are the odds, Element?
Lots of odds. In fact, 1 of 1.
1-to-1 odds. All right, so we're going to be going to this next series. It'll be a best of 5, of course, to determine the champion for August in Go4SC2. Go4SC2, the single longest running StarCraft 2 tournament in all of the scene. Been running since pretty much day 1 in 2010. And so big shout out to ESL for putting on this event for so long. ESL and Blizzard, of course.
Yep. Riggin SC2 gives the insight you're unavailable to provide, Bob. This must be cross-server for Keen. That is terrible micro. Yeah, it's true.
Well, I
Makes
mean,
sense actually. Europe to Korea is Korea to Europe is terrible.
But did not pick up your medevacs. I mean, he didn't even try. That's not
it's like half a second of lag.
Well, it was longer than that. They were clearly sitting there when they're moving up the ramp. It's not lag. It's just indecision or something. Or was
no, Bob. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's seeing a slideshow.
I mean, because it wasn't like a hot pickup. He's trying to dodge a shot from a corrosive bile, from a Ravager. It wasn't that. It was these roaches moving towards them slowly across his base. Yeah, it's a little different. I don't think lag played a role in that. But either way, good to see Keen, though, participate. He played very well. Very good games from him, I think, overall. It just not quite enough. Bly is on fire today, guys. We've seen this already, taking out a lot of Guru and Keen, of course. So Snoot definitely has potential. Oh, here we go, indeed. Oh, we'll see how Snoot's ZVZ is recently here. How it'll stack up against Bly. Bly already proving himself against Guru. Although Guru put up one heck of a fight too, though. Let's consider that. I mean, he could have taken that series. It's very close. But that last game was Guru being super greedy and Bly being Bly. And that's just a combination to lose. On Guru's part, that's for sure. He can't be greedy against Bly. Also, let's talk about, guys, new patch just happened today. In fact, it was a 3.6. Oh, yeah, I believe it's 3.6 for StarCraft 2. That means a lot of updates have occurred in StarCraft. Of course, matchmaking has been added to the test map, which is pretty exciting for those who want to test out the new proposed changes from Blizzard. And Alarak is added as a commander for co-op, although that's what they say. I actually checked the shop. I did, and Element did too. I don't see him there. Where is Alarak? I want me some Alarak. Where is he?
Yeah, feels Canada, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe he'll appear later on today. It just, I don't know. The patch already happened, so I don't know why he's not available right now. But that'll be exciting. I love co-op mode. I think it's pretty fun. A really good way to play StarCraft without having to stress a ladder, and also not having to play the campaign over and over again, which I like doing too. But this is another outlet to play StarCraft. An awesome game. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And ultimately, yeah, this patch is really, I think, a step in the right direction. You got that. Alarak, of course, I think is a big deal. We heard, we're hearing rumors, that about, voice packs eventually being added in StarCraft. Of course, that's been talked about for quite some time. They just released an article about, I guess, voice packs for Twitch alerts and stuff, using some StarCraft characters such as Alarak and the Adjutant from the Terrans. And what else? I don't know. There's so many changes in this patch. It's pretty ridiculous overall to discuss. But I think the biggest thing is the matchmaking for the test map, and of course, in co-op mode, adding Alarak. And Heroes of the Storm, for those who play him. I don't know when he's coming to Heroes of the Storm. I played him. I mentioned this before in a previous cast, that he is a bit... I actually played him in the test, what do you call it, the test map. That public test round, what's called, in Heroes of the Storm. Alarak, it looks awesome. Great job on the model, that's for sure. But I'm not entirely sure I like him as I played him anyway. But we'll have to try him in a real game once he actually gets released, and see how he fares against real people and such. Definitely can't wait to see him. One of the best characters in Legacy of the Void. The best character, actually, in Legacy of the Void. I found him more interesting than Artanis. Although, it's not that I don't like Artanis, it's bloody Alarak, guys. If you haven't played the campaign of Legacy of the Void, get on it. It's spectacular. And then, of course, the Ghost. Blizzard's been releasing so much stuff. You think, but this all happened in the last year. You know, something we complain about Blizzard here and there, but think, it's not even a year yet since Legacy of the Void came out. So Legacy of the Void came out in November, and then now we've had 2 Nova Covert Op missions, a third on its way, mission packs, sorry. There's 3 missions in each pack. So 6 missions have been released already, plus all this content, patches that are coming out. You got new heroes and new add-ons and new balances for co-op mode. There's more stuff to play StarCraft than ever before, and what a great time to be a fan of StarCraft. And if you know people who haven't gotten into StarCraft yet, best time to get them into it. I mean, introduce them just to the single player campaign, then to co-op mode, and then to ladder. That's the best way to learn how to play the game, and the best learning curve, I think. All right,
Bob, we are in game here.
We are in? Okay, cool.
We've got a nice finals lined up. I'll let you take it away.
To the southwest side of the map, we have the red Zerg player on Team Liquid, and the Copa America champion, it is Snoot. And to the southeast side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. Definitely a giant killer today, and definitely hashtag on fire. It is Bly.
Yeah.
Team X.
Doing surprisingly well here. I don't know if I should say surprisingly, but took out alive. That was, I'd have maybe given a 50-50 there, I'm not sure. But like you said though, saw which alive arrived.
That's true too. We haven't seen alive for a long time, so we don't know what level he was truly playing at. As I said before, Bly's generally consistent, so we use that as a litmus test. And I don't think alive didn't pass it. Obviously, he didn't pass. He did not defeat.
Well, this is the August finals too, so it's last month basically. So
yeah,
been a little bit of time since then.
Yeah. Also in chat, Candyman says he became available today. I think he's talking about Alarak. Yeah, but I looked in the store and it wasn't there for us today. But we did just before we went live for this event. It's weird. Oh yeah, new map in co-op as well. I forgot to mention that. That's pretty awesome. Oh, Just Jordan's in chat, Element. He's a competitor for tomorrow's amateur hour. He says, "Oh hey, Just Jordan," or is this Jordan? I guess we'll probably call you Jordan in tomorrow's cast, since that's your.
Yeah, we're gonna call you Jordan because that's the in-game name. Just easier for us. Oh. Oh yeah.
And he's hardcore like Candyman, and they even commented right beside each other. You guys guys become friends.
They've got the X's on the names.
Yeah.
XOXO.
That means they're hardcore.
Yeah. I go with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But so we got a couple lings coming around here. Gonna get a couple workers, it looks like, because Snoot's lings are completely out of position at this point. 2 more popping out.
Yeah.
Queen might pop out in time
this
too,
is actually
though.
not very good for Snoot in his main base here.
It's
Although
not
the Queen
terrible.
does pop out. Oh yeah, second Queen here for defense.
Oh, the Queen actually is gonna die though. That's unfortunate.
Really though?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Ooh.
Wow. That's not good for Bly to lose a bunch of lings for nothing. He would have got better off to focus down these drones instead.
Wow. And not even quite a bit of health left over there. I really thought that was dead. You know me, Bob. I don't call stuff if it's true.
Yeah, of course. Because you set that precedent before, yeah. Oh, we got some lings making some sort of journey element. What are they doing? Are they just hunting? Or they're just blocking this
journey
wall?
Or queens? Queens are making the journey.
Did I say lings? My bad, I meant queens.
I was like, where are these lings? Show me
the
the
mother
lings. I think they're just blocking it off. That way you can take that base safely.
Yeah.
Drawn up. Although lots of lings coming out for Bly.
They might be. I don't know. I think he might be more paranoid for a counterattack more than anything.
I mean, you don't make 20 lings from paranoia.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Well, you do, but like good players.
No, man. I'm the last person to build them out of paranoia. I build them just to kill the opponent.
That's true. But if you saw one roach, you'd be like, 50,000 lings, go.
Like, I'd throw my hatchery at my opponent if I could. I mean, I'll just
Oh, God.
all in all day, guys. That's how you
Take
get
some
ladder
of
points.
So, it's going to jump all the way around here. Ling speed almost done. 14 more lings on the way. Baneliness finishing up. Roach is already coming out, though, for Snoot. Quite a few of them as well. Going to be 10 out shortly. So, something to keep in mind. Overlord sees all the lings coming up. At the very least, he'll cancel the third, but he'd like to get more than that, of course. In fact, he'd like to finish the game off here. That's a good positioning for the roaches.
Very excellent position.
Oh, boy.
And a lot of these lings are actually derping on them. To what end? You may as well not even attack them. They may as well run towards the main base and try to kill
Wow, that's almost GG,
more workers.
actually.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Really, a big failed attack from Bly. Yet again, perfect positioning from Snoot.
And these
And
lings are going to town on the hatchback at home. He can't defend this roach attack anymore, I don't think.
now he has
I don't know how he's going to.
Yeah, 20 lings on the way does Bly. But what are they going to do against this amount of roaches? This roach, I think, has reached the critical number where they can just ball up, make their way across the map, and slam Bly to the ground.
Yeah.
36
I,
things on the way. Wow.
Okay, he's going to kill a lot of workers here, maybe? No, the micro is good.
Yeah, really good defensive control here from Snoot overall. It's not just in his positioning, but in his micro as well.
Yeah, gosh, Snoot's taking it to the next level here as far as where he usually is. I mean, Snoot's always been good, but that was fantastic.
It was, and we're seeing that reflected in the supply. 80 supply for Snoot to the 58 of Bly. Also, keep in mind, a lot of roaches and ravagers on the field for Snoot, so that does inflate the supply somewhat compared to that of the mass Ling style that Bly is implementing, but it hasn't proven to be useful so far. All that being said, I mean, could it have been a useful element? I think so. I mean, it all started with focusing down that queen. I mean, he could have got drones instead of a queen. I know he wanted to try to limit the production potential of Snoot by killing that queen, but he ended up winning none of it. And then with the second massive Ling attack, he was fighting roaches that were in a choke point, where he could have split those roaches, so those Lings that were attacking those roaches instead ran into the main base. There was nothing there. There's one queen. He could have perhaps killed a bunch of workers there too. A lot better than killing, one roach? 2 roaches maybe that he got?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit of mistakes here in how he chose to engage. Now these
Oh, and it's surrounded. These lings are.
Oh man! Oh, they will eventually get out, but losing some of them in the process. Oh, will
They get out, Bob? Oh.
Will they?
Oh, yeah, they do.
They kind of do, but not really.
Almost
Shaving off a
taken.
few as they do.
In fact, he's gonna have to jump right in with both his Ling piles. How many workers just went down there? Not many. They all transferred to the main, but now they're open for the taking. Although they just leave again, so.
All right. Well, he did kill a queen. His own supply is, well, I guess it's still kind of
He's
staying
going.
about 20 supply difference.
He's making that push.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of
There's
dancing
enough
around
Lings
his
here.
supply. What's supply have? Let's look at his side of the map. He's getting roaches of his
Roaches
own, so
on the way
supply is
now.
starting to rise a little bit, but it's starting to equalize too in the fact that he's losing all his Lings in the main base of Snoot.
Oh, the
Snoot's not
worker
losing a
count,
whole
too,
lot
is the
himself.
main deal here. Too many workers. Too many things.
There's the economy of Snoot too strong.
I don't think he's wise to go through that choke against the superior concave, but he doesn't really have to. He's got the advantage in every sense at this point. So just continue to work her up, which he is. 9 on the way right now. And get those mutas out as soon as possible. Should be in a fine position. Because what's going to deal with the mutas, Bob? What is going to deal with the mutas?
There's a lot of
You
things
tell
to
me.
deal with mutas. But, oh, we got some Banelings here. Defensive Banelings for Bly. But he has a couple of Banelings. I like that just to eliminate any potential counterattacks from the Lings of Snoot, but that's not the big threat here. It's the,
there's
the
Lings gonna get
roaches
2
and ravagers
workers.
that are the problem, and he has nothing
My
really to deal
goodness,
with
this
that.
Ling's going ham, Bob. 3 workers. Maybe.
Wow, how's this Ling doing anything?
Because it's the Ling of Hope.
It's-
Okay.
it's
Little
the Ling of
counterattack
Snoot.
here. Should get a couple workers. Not a whole lot, but better than nothing.
I guess
One mute on
so.
the way, Bob.
Yeah, there they are. The mutas
Slow
have
roaches.
come out.
Oh no!
Snoot has been,
All the
sorry,
mutas.
Bly's been doing everything he can just to keep pressure on Bly's side of the map. He's sending Lings around. He gets even a little bit of a surround on these roaches, but more indecision. He's running in. Is not focus firing the workers. It's on these roaches, which Snoot can
Well,
afford to
he dove in with all of his roaches too on the other base, and they're not getting a whole lot done. This might be a GG timing, in fact, just because
100% of his army.
how much army there is. Yeah.
I mean, he has, what, a couple roaches back at home, I think? A couple roaches
Just across the map, and that'll be it, I think.
Yeah, but Bly's not going to go attack and then GG out. That's not what he does.
No,
he'll wait till you kill him, and that's about it.
As soon as he sees this army, though, there's really not a whole lot.
Yep, tough position for Bly, but all started with his, I think, overall failed opener compared to that of Snoot. And we're going to see the hammer come down on Bly's side of things as Snoot looks to close out game number 1 of this best of 5 in the Go4SC2 August finals. Queens going down. Some Queens coming in to try to pick apart some of these roaches, but hanging in there is Bly just to push himself to the limit, seeing what he can do. And GG's called. Snoot takes game 1.
That was something.
Certainly not nothing. Shout out to M. Canning.
Shout out to MC.
Shout out to MC. Ooh, I wonder what he's up to. I mean, he's technically on CJ Antis, but since they got like eliminated a while back in Pro League, we haven't seen one speck of MC for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, him being on a team and stuff, he has that infrastructure. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't just, I mean, he have nothing else. Stream or something, guy. I mean, people watch his stream, obviously. And because he's a character, he should do that. Should MC. Anyway, either way, the Copa America champion, Snoot, Liquid Snoot, defeats Bly in game number 1. Of course, this is a best of 5, so a potential long series ahead of us still. You never know. All those EVZs tend to be fast. Not the case today, Element. A lot of the games have been pretty, I think, normal length, if not long.
You jumping in, Bum?
Oh, where are you? Oh, yeah. Yep.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
One time I don't remind you.
Yeah, I know, pretty much, right? All right, guys. Also, a reminder, tomorrow we are live yet again for our amateur hour at 12 p.m. Central Time. Definitely tune in. You'll want to check that out. It'll be fun. Just 4 platinum/gold players will be battling for a $50 prize pool. We'll be casting on this stream, but we'll be having it'll be the full Gauntlet production with all our intros and whatnot, whatever we do, plus new stuff, new shenanigans that we're up to. For those who've watched Gauntlet events before, you know, stuff happens, and a whole lot more of stuff will be happening tomorrow. I'm pretty excited for that, and I'll actually be in quote-unquote studio with Element, and we'll be doing proper picture-in-picture and all that stuff too, of course. And I won't have Skype problems because I'll be there. So
not gonna lie,
we're gonna do it right.
Might be better than when you're here, actually, to be honest.
Maybe. Because noobs need love too, guys. Noobs need love too. All right, you in, Element?
I am in. Take it away, Mr. Wogan.
All right, to the southwest side of the map, we have the red Zerg player taking game number 1. It is Liquid Snoot.
Yeah.
And to the southeast side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player taking out a slew of awesome players today. Hashtag Blind Fire. It is Team Experts Bly.
Going for a quick attack again, it looks like. And Overlord is going in the right direction, so that's nice.
Oh, bonus for him.
Bonus for him, although it's taking a long route, so I guess it doesn't want to get scouted on the way. Interesting play. But we'll see how this shapes out.
Well, it's going to get scouted eventually because the Overlord for Snoot is heading its way, or Bly's way as well. So this is going to be an aggressive build. I expect speed to be researched any second now. As soon as the gas gets to 100, and it is. Immediately takes the drones off gas. Yeah, this is going to be some one-base speedling play coming out of Bly. How will Snoot handle this? Now, being on such a large map, you generally feel safer. You like to take your expansion a little faster than necessarily normally would. Maybe even build a little bit less defensive units. But this is Snoot.
Yeah, we've got the vision of Snoot up here too on the second picture. See when he gets the information there that he's looking for. When he sees the first sign of these
Did he see
lings.
the Overlord though? Because Bly was very keen on avoiding the scout.
No, it hasn't shown up in his camera. That's for sure.
Okay, so he managed to scoot low enough. That's intriguing. Yeah. So it'll be that much longer before Snoot realizes the location of Bly, and Bly's now pooling up. Oh, this is like me style. This is Bobby Awesome, Heart of the Swarm style, actually.
Bly's gonna see the creep very soon, and at that point, you'll know exactly where to send his
pooling up his lings, his speedlings, and getting his natural base. The natural base will likely only be to produce more lings. Not gonna saturate that at all.
There he goes. He sees the creep. He knows where he has to go. And Snoot's going to get nothing of this until it hits his base, basically. So, that's going to be pretty painful.
Yep. It will be indeed. He's sending out some scouting lings of his own is Snoot, but will he see? I think he will, in fact, because he will have one ling on this watchtower, and so the jig will be up. And how will Snoot react to this? I'm looking at his production tab. He has a Baneling nest on the way, which is about halfway done. That's the most that he could do. More lings in production speed, but just over halfway done for
More
Snoot
lings in. Quite a few just popped out, actually.
Yeah, he has quite a number of lings, and he has
not
this
terrible.
queen
I would focus the hatch and try to go for that right now.
Well, I
perhaps.
don't know. There's enough defensive queens
Does
and
he not have Baneling tech? I don't think Bly has Baneling tech, does he?
No, Bly does not. He's just focusing on purely speedlings. And he initiated this attack as soon as speed did complete. And I don't know, this is a pretty good defense so far
going
from
to lings
Bly.
down the ramp might have been a questionable decision.
Yeah, well, we have more lings heading across the map, actually, only a couple at a time, as the second
Remember,
hatch
there's no
is
injects here, but there's only one hatch injectable for Bly, so about even in production-wise.
Yeah, and Banelings have complete, 3 being, Baneling Nest is complete, 3 morphing in as we speak, and I like that Bly sent in that one ling just to see exactly what he's up against, and he sees
Bly shenanigans isn't working against Snoot.
No way, man, you can't crack Snoot like this. Just very, very good play. As soon as he saw the lings, he sent his queens onto the ramp. What you gonna do? I mean, the best he could have hoped for is maybe focus down that hatch, but Snoot was already producing enough lings to defend against it. So even if he was focusing down the hatch, they'd be under assault by the lings and the queens. And I don't think he would have got the hatch either way, even if he did.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh no! Goodness gracious! Playing with fire.
Very.
Oh god.
And that's what the
So these lings are going to be able to freely run across the map if they want to, with these Banes, sectioning them off, and they're going to get a queen kill at least. And on top of that, probably a couple worker kills at the same time. That spine, which he wanted to use for defense, is going to get focused as well.
Just with 2 lings too. That's really frustrating for Bly.
Both queens taken out. Spine goes down. Huge Baneling attack. Well, kills 5 or so.
That's huge in this case since he only has 10 lings. Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Considering, and his queen just died. I think this might be the push to end this game.
Oh, I think so too. I mean, he can't even contend with these lings. Never mind the Banelings in tow for Snoot moving across the map.
Anymore. So what does he focus the workers with?
Oh, another Baneling hit goes down.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There's just too much here.
Yeah, shaving off whatever lings that Bly did have left. The spine, not done, about halfway, and it's going to immediately get picked off. No cancel, and the lings have free reign in the main base. And the natural of Bly. Bly is trying to fight for all his might. That's it. GG's called. Liquid Snoot takes game number 2 in his best of 5 in GSL. Oh my god. Go4SC2. Yeah, the GSL. Code Z. August
Z.
finals. The Go4SC2 August finals brought to you by Go4SC2, ESL, probably Blizzard, and of course Gauntlet SC2. I'm Bob Allison, with me is Element. And we'll be heading game number 3 very shortly. Snoot has a stranglehold on this series versus Bly. Man, I mean, we're talking about how good Bly was playing today, and he was. He was playing very good today. But Snoot is coming off a massive tournament win. Some would say, it could be said that it's like, oh, he's been taking it easy the last day or two. And, you know, perhaps he hasn't practiced in the last... Well, when did he win the championship? What is today, Monday? So he won it yesterday, right? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I don't remember now.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh my god.
Obviously.
Awful, of course. Oh, so it's a couple days ago he won the championship. Some would say, like, the last couple days he's been sitting back taking it easy. You know, maybe that's not Snoot's style. Maybe he's just, you know, practice. I'm gonna follow in on you. Practice 100% of the time, all the time, even when after winning a big, huge event. I don't know.
Who can say?
Who can say?
It's
well,
like,
I guess Snoot could say, but he's definitely showing results that he. I mean, whether he took a little bit of break or he's still practicing nonstop after his victory, he's showing top form here against a player at his top form in Bly. Definitely worthy of being, you know, top foreigner in the world is Snoot. You know, I think Neeb had a great tournament. It's just, yeah, he faced Snoot and just let's talk a little bit about that. You watched that series, right? Neeb versus Snoot.
Yes.
Yeah, weird, right? Was it a weird series to you? It felt weird to me. It didn't feel like Neeb was making the right decisions at any moment in that series. No,
they weren't.
I mean, it wasn't even forced errors. It just felt like, yeah, he responded wrongly in many situations. But then, I mean, against Thermal, he just showed what kind of a boss he is. He just doesn't give a care about Terrans. I don't know. Maybe. I
was gonna say maybe it's some of the decisions would just work even though they weren't correct against other players.
Lesser players. Yeah, perhaps that's a good point too.
And so maybe he's, you know, even some of these good Zergs that he's played in Korea, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, he's tearing it up on
he's
Korean ladder right now, so he's doing very well.
He's high up there. I think he uses the actual Neeb named account.
I think he has 2 accounts actually in the top, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, but I think definitely Neeb makes a top 3 foreigner right now. I think there would be little doubt. Snoot, though, the uncontested #1 foreigner in the world, and Nurcio is definitely an argument he could be made as being top 3. Then you have the other guys too, chomping at the bit for the top 5 placement. I think is just my arbitrary opinion.
Yeah, Nurcio was doing really well early on, first half of the year, and Snoot, like I wouldn't say. In fact, first half I would put Nurcio above Snoot.
Oh yeah, definitely
for the performance. Second half, it's Snoot's been
picking up
pretty strong here. Yeah. So I don't know. Going to this in this BlizzCon, I'm excited to see, and I guess even the Kespa Cup. Depending on which European, North American players make it there.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what goes on. I really think Snoot and Neeb could take, at least in the first round, a series against one of these higher level players from Korea.
Yeah. Anyway, to the north we have the Red Zerg, Snoot. South we have Blue Zerg, Bly.
Yeah, we got a fight going on here.
Yeah,
so
we have a bunch of stuff happening as Bly is doing his Bly stuff, putting on a little bit of aggression towards the newly forming gold base of Snoot. Snoot is defending quite well. He has a lot of workers and a couple of lings here to defend against this, but we'll see what kind of advantage Bly can get from this as more things are joining.
It's the income right now is the real deal. There's just no income for Snoot. No money coming in.
Yeah, because he transferred a lot of his work.
But Bly has so much mineral. Insane amount of mineral. There's no money for Snoot to make any workers. Or units. He's dead here, it might be, actually.
Oh, he's going to try to focus down this queen? I think that might be a mistake, and he decides to pull back.
Just don't let him mine, Bly. Don't ever let him mine.
Yeah.
And just make units.
Yeah, now all the
no
lings are
coming
dead
up for Bly.
for Snoot, too.
Bly has so much money in the bank. Just make them into lings, Bly.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's kind of low on larva, right? Yeah, because he has no queen in his main base. Just has the queen at his natural, does Bly. So he's not really rich in the larva department, so he can't really spend his money as efficiently. Now enough lings have popped out for Snoot that will chase away this larger portion of Bly's force back to his home base. Mining healthy is Bly, and now as well as Snoot.
I mean, if he could have spent his money, just walking queens across maybe would have been very cool.
I mean, not a long distance he could have.
Yeah, like there's zero income for Snoot. It was $0. None of the dollars. Anyways, he's going to re-up.
I mean, he was mining a little bit in his main base, I think, but almost nothing.
Well, I think there might have been one worker. The other 3 were on gas still. That's why he has 260 gas right now.
Yeah. Yeah, if he only spent money, you're right. I mean, in some way, some form, that could have been on the other side of the map. The game could have very well ended. Either way, Snoot did hold on, but I still give the advantage to Bly having that extended income that he did have, and he eventually did spend his money. And now it's on something that
6
Snoot
roaches coming out right now. If these lings are across the map, they could actually do a lot of damage, but instead he's going to play the counter-attack game instead of the killing you now game. Which game is better? We shall find out.
Review incoming.
Yeah.
In progress, I suppose.
Yep. And bam! I'll cross the map. There you go. Might want to throw down a couple spines in front here. Or just risk.
And there we go. Speed just now finished for Bly. He's going to move his way across the map toward the back entrance of the main base of Snoot. Snoot has nothing there.
Throwing a little shade at the front, too. This might be Bly's game here.
Okay, then now that moves right into the main base, and Snoot is under himself from the massive ling force.
Killing some workers.
Yeah, that is a lot of roaches, though. Even with this little hit squad of lings at the natural base, I don't think Bly can do anything about it. But the main damage is done in the main base. A lot of workers do go down. In fact, what is the worker count? Actually, worker count's even between both players at 17.
I thought he was just gonna kill that hatch right away and jump out, but he went for the workers. And Snoot's been really quick to pull the workers. That's something we didn't really mention, but
yeah.
Every time pulling his workers as fast as possible. Anyways, his own roach is now coming out for Bly, but the worker count's going to be almost double soon here for Snoot.
I mean, think about how good Snoot is in the grand scheme of things. Like, imagine a whole bunch of, massive amount of speedlings run into your base like that just happened to Snoot, and it was you playing. You just GG out, right? You just leave. I mean, he had some roaches there, but I mean,
I don't know if I'd GG out, but I probably wouldn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're not me. I would probably GG out, but
well, you would have GG out on the first attack.
Yeah, no, probably not. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. Anyway, and he managed to survive, losing minimal amount, all things considered, and is still mining healthy off 2 bases. Now, I still don't mind the position of Bly. He still has a lot of lings, but We were talking about this in the earlier. It was a game number 1 with Ling's, Bly's Lings versus the
Quite a few roaches,
Snoot.
quite a few ravagers here, and Lings
Yeah.
to count. Ah, Snoot might be out of position for this one time. In fact, he is heavily.
Oh, he is indeed, as this army of Bly is initiating on the natural base, forced to attack with some of his workers. Actually, this is a terrible engagement here for Snoot, as his army was caught way out of position, as Element did point out, trying to shark their way up north.
He got up double
going
the
to go
supply
down.
in workers, but he fell way behind an army.
He did. And, yeah, we're seeing that reflected here. It was just about the timing of the attack. Let's say this would be a different story if a large portion of Snoot's forces were sitting here. But they weren't, and Bly took advantage of that. The base goes down. Actually, a lot of these units are just pumping out from Snoot and being taken out immediately.
Yeah, considering Bly's still in the gold, if he loses all his units here, he'd still be in a wonderful position. And this might be, well, it is. It's Bly's game.
That's it. GG is called, and Bly takes the game and makes it 2-1, or 1-2, I guess, in favor of Snoot still. Of course, it's best of 5, so Snoot just needs to win one game, and he will he will take the championship for this Go4SC2 August Finals, brought to you by ESL, and of course, Gauntlet SC2. Follow the Gauntlet series on Twitter at Gauntlet SC2. Get notified all things Gauntlet, all things on this channel, including the events that we do for Go4SC2. Tomorrow's what's going to be sure to be awesome Amateur Hour, and of course, the future Gauntlet Season 2 series that will be happening very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of cool stuff happening here. I'm Bobby Awesome, with me is Element. Always fun to hang out with you guys today, watching some StarCraft and this wonderful Tuesday day. Tuesday, I suppose it's a Tuesday if you take your word for it. Yeah, just saying. Doesn't feel like a Tuesday. It's weird. It's actually cold. Like, what happened to summer, Element? Tell me, what did you do with it? It just went away here in Canada. It's like it was summer for 2 seconds, and then I remember walking through snow to your place with my PC when we were streaming Gauntlet events earlier this year. I walked.
Yeah, you would.
I dragged my case through snow and everything.
Before we got the studio fully fleshed out here, you would bring your own, and
at like 5 in the morning, I'd leave too. I remember just like
in a suitcase, and you bring the suitcase with
and
you.
it'd be like knee-high snow.
Up.
Not even kidding. No exaggeration here. That's what I'd do, to go to the bus stop and.
With a full PC in his backpack.
Yeah.
Or not backpack, luggage. Super huge suitcase.
Yeah. And that felt like just like 2 seconds ago. And now it's or almost already winter, it seems. Like, what, 9 degrees or something outside? Celsius?
Yeah.
I don't know the Fahrenheit.
I mean, think about it.
Nobody in their right mind uses Fahrenheit, just saying.
Back in my day, MP3 players only had 32 megs. So, you know.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier how technology moves so fast. MP3 players is definitely one of them. I mean, they've come and gone. I mean, nobody who uses MP3 players anymore. People use their phones, right? And it's I mean, when are we gonna stop calling them phones, by the way?
Yeah, they're just computers now.
Yeah,
pocket computer.
I mean, it's pretty much they are what you know, like Palm intended when they existed. You know, Palm and whatever you was handheld pocket PCs. You know, that's what they are, what they intended them to be. But they split off at some point, and one had phone capabilities, one didn't, and now we're here. Wow, technology, beautiful thing. All right, to the south. Did I introduce people yet? I don't think so. To the south side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. Up 2-1, it is Snoot. And to the north, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Bly, who took the last game.
Yeah, and doing that same sneaky build I always talk about that Bly does, where he puts the third in a spot that isn't conventional.
Yeah.
And then you think, oh shoot, I'm getting Blyed here, because Bly is Bly.
Yeah.
And then you over defend, and you're behind. And then he drops what you think is his natural, and it's actually his third, and tears roll down your cheek. But Snoot, going with Lings of his own. What's he gonna see here? Maybe he'll turn his back right when the Overlord gets there. Who knows? Let's see. No creep. Oh, where's the creep? Should be some creep.
All right, we'll see how if Snoot reacts. How he reacts to this. We've seen Zergs.
Oh, does he over? Oh,
okay. No,
Snoot. Snooty boy.
Snoot's too smart, man. He's not falling for nothing.
No,
it's not his style, man.
If anything, he's saying, you've doomed your base.
Oh, he just lost a worker too. That's a little bit unfortunate.
Okay,
It's a
keep the
gamble
second
that
one
Bly likes to play. We've seen him do this many times before. Some Zergs react differently, some don't react at all, but most will end up,
Is this
thinking
Overlord
all in is happening, and then they end up building a whole bunch of units, a defensive spine, something of the sort, and turtling up when Bly has no intention of doing so.
They were able to make it away, it looks like. Yeah, Snoot definitely played this one well.
Yeah, indeed. Doesn't mean Bly's out of it at all. He still has pretty good position.
It wasn't actually damaging to
Yeah,
him.
no
His
damage
workers
done.
had to travel a little bit further, but he's got the third on the way already, which is fairly decent if you ask me, considering none of them are really... Well, Snoot's actually now going for an aggressive attack. So, that's going to happen. But Baneliness on the way for Bly finished up at the same time, in fact, and lots of lings for him too, so if he can hold on and keep this hatch, he's in a really good position.
Yeah, this is going to come down to control, and at least if Bly can hold on with his defender's advantage, if Bly decides to be the aggressor, which it looks to be the case as he's sending his lings across the map, but it is not unknown to Bly as he's going to be prepared for it. He has expeditionary lings spotting that.
Banes of his own being made at his home base.
Now he needs to take this top of the ramp, but it's not actually a little bit too late. He doesn't get to solidify the high.
Well, he's got to wait for his Banes
Oh,
to
the
be
Banelings
done.
have morphed though, and will chase back the rest of these lings. As long as Bly is careful and doesn't lose too many lings in the process. Oh, nice hit there.
Nice hit.
Yeah, killing some of these lings. But doesn't want to overextend and loses all his Banelings. He loses all his Banelings right away.
Oh, Bly didn't pull the trigger.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he could have for like a split second. He had all the juicy lings within range.
Yeah, there was like 10 or so lings there. We would have got at least.
Wow.
And this still, gosh, Snoot's offering a little bit too much every time. It feels like.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to... Snoot could just go for the counter here. Yeah, he's going to. And this is going to be devastating. Oh, hold on. There's more Banes at the top of the ramp,
There's
Bob.
a lot of Banelings. But oh my god!
What are you doing, Bly? Okay, Snoot had to kill that Bane in order to take the hit. That's how Bly wanted to play it.
Wow, two of the Banelings of Bly do go down, and these Banelings from Snoot are going to walk right in towards the main base and maybe get some juicy drones. No, they're not going to go into the main base. Instead, to maybe
go to the natural.
third. But
Will they
this
get
time,
the
Bly
juicy
is
gains?
prepared.
Drone still. Oh, God. Let me just soak that up with all my workers. Wow, that's a huge hit. Did you see that Bane hit? Bob, you alive over there?
Yeah, you're cutting out a bit. Sometimes you're pretty good, but we'll see. We'll give it a second.
Okay.
But yeah,
not
with
much
more Banelings
here.
moving in, but they're getting picked apart by Snoot's lings. More lings flooding in for Snoot. These Banelings don't know what to do. Just dancing around here for Bly, only picking up one ling there. A little bit ineffective. Man, Bly had such a good engagement overall, but now it looks like this counter from Snoot is maybe just a little bit too much element.
Well, Bly went ahead and made 10 workers or so, and probably should have just held on a little bit longer. Oh, the Banelings.
Oh, yeah, getting pretty decent hits there, all things considered.
Two of these Banes are Blys, though, being made here. Remember, huge Baneling hit went off in the worker section, and that... Oh, that was a lot of loss, actually.
Ouch. Yeah, this could very well be it. Excellent hold, I guess,
still pretty
overall.
close worker-wise.
I think it all came down to the
He's just
counter.
got to start defending now.
The counter of Bly, it was ineffective, and his defense was good, but why did he have to go? He could just sat back at third base and go to roaches, something of the sort. No, instead he decided to try to get aggressive, and what we're seeing here is the counter swing by Snoot, just overpowering Bly right now, unless he gets miracle Baneling hits.
That one Bane's going to have to do some work.
Yeah, but he needs miracle of miracle. He needs all these all these lings get hit by one Baneling. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, not with that micro.
Oh, wow.
That's
All
the
these
GG.
go down. That's pretty much game element. Unfortunate to say, but Bly put up one heck of a fight. But Snoot, the recent Copa America champion, is just a little bit too powerful for hashtag Bly on fire on this day. Bly, though, fighting like a true champion as he is, pushing himself to the absolute limit till his fingers are bare and bleeding right down to the bone. But Snoot, man, what a boss. Love this guy so much. What a cool guy. And both players, man. They participate in Gauntlet events as well. Of course, we've cast them many times before. Snoot is actually the Gauntlet Season 1 champion. So not only is he the recent Copa America, he's the Gauntlet Season 1 champion just from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Guy is,
And there was a lot of good players in that, too.
there was a lot of good players.
You know, almost as good as the Copa. So
Yeah, argument could be made. Yeah, it may even been equal to or better in their composition overall. Yeah.
yeah. Good thing Polterboy was in there.
Yeah. Polton with Neeb.
There it is.
That's it, guys. GG is called. Snoot takes the series 3-1 and is your Go4SC2 August champion, taking home the top prize, 300 euros. But Bly does not go home empty-handed as he takes home 150 euros for his troubles. So congratulations to Snoot for taking the series and taking the event.
Yep. And we had a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow with Amateur Hour.
Yeah, guys. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time, that's 12 p.m. CDT, we'll be live with Amateur Hour. 4 noobs battling out for a $50 prize pool. They'll be given the full pro level treatment, so it'll be excitement. And we have a whole lot of new stuff to show as well that we have never done in broadcast before. And I don't think anybody's ever done, Element. I don't think anybody's ever done. I'm not going to give anything away because it'll just be fun while you're watching. A whole lot of fun.
I mean, we have a large studio and lots of production staff, so, you know.
Yeah.
When these
I can imagine.
Happen,
does my multiple personalities count, I guess?
Yeah. The Bobbin's one of them.
Yeah, tune in then, hit up that follow button on the channel, get notified when we go live. I guess until tomorrow.
Yeah. So we'll let this stream run for another 90 seconds to play out this clip, and then it's...
All right, later.
Later.